That's right. We did it. What is up, everybody? There we go. A couple of last minute things that apparently needed fixing that I wasn't even aware of. But hi, welcome to the stream. It is Magic Monday. We are here for some MTG Arena.
I don't know why I thought we were playing video games tonight, and I was just like ready to do it, and then I saw Arena up, and I was like, oh.
So yeah, we well, don't forget, Crimson Vow releases next Thursday. So next week we will still be playing Midnight Hunt as well as maybe some other rando things, but yeah.
Yeah, let's go, Marcus.
What's up, Marcus? Hopefully you had, and anybody else out there as well, but hopefully you all had a happy Halloween this past weekend and a good weekend in general. Happy Monday to everyone.
I certainly did.
Yeah, exactly. Halloween was cool.
Yeah.
For us. We actually got to go to a party for the first time in
a while.
A long time. And celebrate Amy's favorite holiday.
Yeah.
So, really nice. Hopefully other people did as well. If you want to let us know if you got to do anything, what you dressed up as, or if you were giving out candy, if you ate copious amounts of candy, let us know all the cool stuff.
Yeah.
I figured I'd leave this up for a minute. These were our season rankings. We got to gold tier 4 for limited and silver tier 2 for constructed. So we get some rewards for that. Apparently not. And then we go, oh, we do. There it is. Wow. Hey, we got a Chaplain of Alms cosmetic. We got 2 packs of Innistrad Midnight Hunt and 1,500 gems. Nice. Or that's not gems at all. Those are gold coins.
Yeah.
I just accidentally did a thing. It's fine. I clicked on it by accident. Didn't mean to. It made this thing pop up, but it's all good. It was over on the side, thankfully. So it should not have interrupted anything.
So it took chat away.
Yeah, but now
from me.
Wow. But now chat's back, so everybody just relax. Yeah. Oh, they have
some cool stuff.
The Shocklands are available.
That one's pretty.
This one?
Yeah.
Breeding pool. Yeah. Pretty good. The Simic know what they're doing with their aesthetics and whatnot.
Erica's here. She says, oh, hi, friends.
Hello to you as well, Erica. As I was saying to Marcus earlier, I don't know if you heard, hope you had an awesome weekend and a happy Halloween. We were saying we had a very good weekend ourselves.
Yes.
Happy Halloween.
Oh, sorry, I had
us.
like a bubble in my throat.
Gross.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens. I love how, oh God, I like quickly check my phone because I was like, oh, I got an email. I love how like we get emails whenever we go live, which is relevant if we are not planning on being live and we get an email. It's like, now live on your channel. Like that would be a very important email to receive. But like I purposefully went live, so I don't need the email reminder, but whatever, regardless.
Erica says she's kind of in hell. She's sick and her internet is turned off until Thursday.
Oh no. Is it like a bill situation or is it like they have to fix something?
So what are you, like, using your data on your phone or something to watch this?
Probably. But also, being sick also definitely sucks. And
yeah.
And I have to say, as somebody who has seasonal allergies, with the changing of the seasons, I definitely understand that this time of year is not great for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I have a little bit of a chest cold right now because we went out to a museum with a friend of ours who came to visit.
That's true.
Which was cool. But we kind of went walking through a wind tunnel when I was dressed as though it was summertime still. Mm-hmm. And spoilers, it wasn't. So I have some chest congestion for the last few days.
Nice.
Marcus says today is his brother's birthday, and they celebrated yesterday.
That's cool. Really cool. Do you guys live local to each other, or was it like a visitation to, like you were visiting situation? Visitation makes it sound really weird. I don't know why I extended that word so much. Jesus.
Erica says, yeah, it's a bill thing. Had to choose between paying the bill or having food.
Yeah.
Been there.
We've literally been making those decisions recently as well.
Yep.
So definitely get that. And glad to hear that it's coming back Thursday at least. As opposed to like an indefinite, we don't know when.
Right.
So glad to hear that there's at least a definitive time for its return.
Yeah, I got a lot of food today, so we're going to have to transfer some money, I think.
Yeah, we'll dip into our savings, until things get a little bit better. Which at least, hopefully for us, is like a thing that we're looking at down the road. So no issues or concerns there.
Maybe not for you.
I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a good way of
I'm glass half fulling it, if you will. So we have a bunch of different options tonight. I mean the whatchamacallit?
What do we got?
Jesus. Well, there's Midnight Hunt, which we should probably do. There's also this Premier Draft Ravnica mixer, which like I'm down for. Like it's on the front page, so to speak, of this thing. But at the same time, like it's cards for historic, not standard.
Yeah, but it's got Veraska looking real hot.
Yeah.
So
there's a bunch of attractive Golgarians. If you,
they are really all very attractive. Eric says on the.
Well.
Oh, okay. I see. Sorry. Okay, I see it now. Marcus says he's close by. I see him fairly often.
That's good.
Okay, that's nice.
Good. And obviously, I mean, based on the fact that you guys were celebrating, I'll say it's nice to hear that you guys are close. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
So did I say it already? Happy birthday to your brother. And then go ahead. Sorry.
And Erica says, on the bright side, I have Fire Emblem 3 houses to soothe me.
Very cool.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a video game. So I have said to Erica that Fire Emblem was never a thing that I got into, and not for lack of interest. And I mean, I've played Smash Brothers games, so I'm familiar with some characters. But it's definitely one that I'd be interested in getting into at some point. I mean, we've got, especially for Video Games for All, we've got so many things on the list of things that I am familiar with that I'd rather do those like first before dipping into some of that stuff. But I do know that our friend Dave, who was with us for Final Fantasy VII, going up on Video Games for All now, check it out, Wednesdays. Anyway, he is very big into some of the Fire Emblems and has talked to me a bit about them. So that may be another one that, you know, I would kind of check with him before we went down that route, if and when. But yeah, I'm glad that that one is there to soothe you, because that's pretty cool. Yeah. So anyway, I mean, Amy, you can give me your opinion on this. My feeling was, I mean, we have a good number of gold, which is nice, and a fair number of gems. So we might be able to do a Premier Draft Ravnica mixer. And again, like I said, there's also Midnight Hunt.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really actually care which one we do.
Okay.
I just liked looking at the sexy picture. But, you know, you left it up long enough. I'm good.
Okay. Good. Yeah, let's do some Midnight Hunt. Let's see what we can get tonight. I'll use gems. Let's see what we can get. Oh!
Erica wants to see Ravnica.
Yeah. You know what we'll do after Midnight Hunt? We'll do it. Sorry, Erica. I looked over at like the last second. So yeah, I will. We can check out Ravnica. I'm sure that based on how we've been doing with Midnight Hunt recently, not to get like self-deprecating, but with how we've been doing with Midnight Hunt recently, we'll probably have some time to do Ravnica. Don't worry.
We'll get to it.
And then again, we'll be back. I don't know how long this is going to be up, but we'll be back next week as well, obviously, and
yeah,
that'll be before Crimson Vow releases. So hopefully, even if it's like we start the draft but don't get to finish the games, we can finish them next week as well.
Marcus says, Amy, my brother is Gruul. Yeah, he is. We figured it out yesterday. Nice.
Very nice.
And you're Azorius, right, Marcus?
That's right. It's like
Gruul
they go
and
together.
Azorius.
They go together quite well.
Yeah, they do. Opposites attract, I guess.
That's funny.
Not that you're attracted to your brother. That sounds bad.
Wow.
But you know what I mean.
Wow, Amy.
It's like a yin and a yang
Correct.
situation, you know?
Yes. I actually wanted to...
cohesion.
Since Erica is here, I wondered if you wanted to talk a bit about some of your food and drink escapades for the party that we went to this weekend.
So we went to a Halloween... Erica says she'll be over here in Rakdos land.
Yeah, well, like I said, we'll get there. Ooh, Catilda, eh?
Rakdos, I thought you were Silverquill and Orzhov. Have you changed?
It's a pretty good card. Sunset Revelry, Spell Rune, Painter, and Faithful Mending. Obviously, Olivia's Midnight Ambush and Duel for Dominance are here. Hopefully, we get to see more of these, because I think I'm going to pick Catilda here. Pretty good. Human creatures have tap, add 1 mana of this creature's colors. So we should be looking for humans. Oh, you know, like Odric's Outrider, which is actually incredible. There's also another Duel for Dominance, damn it. But I think I'll take the Outrider here. Okay, let's go green-white humans if we can. It seems pretty sick.
She says Orzhov is her favorite to play, but she's Rakdos as a person.
Yeah, it's like...
Oh, that must be why I like you so much.
That's like how I really love to play Dimir, but I am an Azorius. You know, back when this was all the rage, maybe I was just a Dimir agent hiding amongst the Azorius. I was just really good at it.
Yeah, so, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, we went to, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Oh, are you going to
Do what you're doing.
read people?
It's
I can't
read
talk.
people? No, I don't read people. I mean, I probably do, but not right now.
I can't. Oh my gosh. Marcus says he just finished his first real Rakdos EDH deck in Valky/Tybalt Brimstone. It's demon/devil/imp tribal with a treasure sub-theme.
Very nice. That makes sense for Rakdos these days. I like that.
That sounds incredible,
Very cool.
Marcus.
Very
Incredible.
Cool.
I love devils and imps.
This is a
Demons
much,
I could take or leave, but you know.
I guess it's got ward. I was gonna say this is a kind of a much shittier choice, but I guess I'll take the Burly Breaker.
Ooh.
Transforms into the Dire Strain Demolisher. Yeah. I mean, it was either that or Blessed Defiance, because, like, tapping at the windows and no. Timberland Guide's a maybe for later, but we'll see them more later. Anyway, Shivan RX, Token, Louise Branches, Malix Solasar, Nate the Mad, Docta, and CU Giant. Something like that.
Do you think they'll give us the news?
I don't know what you... Oh, Doctor, give me the news? Yes, I do, actually.
Erica says, in other news, the Vampire actual play series I watch ended its final season on Friday. And there's just a vampire-sized hole in my heart. Oh, no. Well, thank goodness Crimson Vow's coming out.
That's right.
Very, very soon.
Very soon.
It can fill that vampire-sized hole for you.
Why is there just a blade-stitched Scob still here? Am I supposed to take this card? I mean, especially based on whatever else is not in this pack. I guess I should. Wow. That seems crazy to me. I mean, this is a great card for our deck. This is a good card, but a lot. Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Marcus says the commander was Rakdos the showstopper, hence the creature type.
So cool.
Very nice.
Very
Love
cool.
it.
I guess we'll do Candle Trap. Hoping that we get Coven, because we will need it for that. But it's solid removal in these two colors. I guess we'll put the Scob on the sideboard. Griff, Howl of the Hunt. Oh, Duel for Dominance. Silly me. It's definitely Duel for Dominance. Soul God Griff, good card. Duel for Dominance, necessary. Again, solid removal.
So yeah, for me, like I'm definitely Gruul, but like if Gruul didn't exist and I had to pick something, it'd be Rakdos. Erica says she didn't get a spoiler from Crimson Vow, so she's boycotting it. Not really, but I'm still indignant. Yeah.
I can definitely see how and why. I get it. Morning Patrol? Sure, it's a human and it turns into a 2/1 flyer. So why the hell not? It's either that or this Blessed Defiance, which I don't love, to be honest. And that was our wheel. Okay. We saw some more duels for dominance that the first time through. Maybe we'll see them come back, because we just got this one pretty late. That would be kind of nice. But yeah, Catilda kind of was good for us in terms of pointing us in that direction, because it's seemed to work pretty well for us. It looked like there was a bit of a blue-black situation going on, but nothing like very strong, except for the Scob, which we ended up getting anyway. So there were some cool like black zombies or whatever.
Oh, good.
But we didn't go for that. I guess we can do, draw a card, sure. I mean, over Path to the Festival, search for a land, battlefield tapped, shuffle, 3 mana, 3 or more basic land types, describe 1. No? Okay, Might of the Old Ways it is. Go ahead, Amy, sorry.
Oh, no, it was okay. I just was going to say that we started talking about the Halloween party.
Yeah, please.
And, we got like very off track.
No, it's cool. For good reason.
Yeah, for great reason.
Yeah, we were talking about fun stuff.
So we went to a Halloween party this weekend, which was very nice because it's been such a long time since we've actually been able to like celebrate Halloween.
Yeah.
in any kind of real capacity.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, we don't really have life gain. I mean, I guess it's whenever you cast a white spell. There's Sunset Splendor, which makes humans, but barely. And there's this Outland Liberator, which can destroy artifacts or enchantments.
That seems kind of cool.
There's the Search Party Captain. This card's very good. Is it better than Sigarda's Splendor? I think it is. I think that's a little slow and greedy. So I'll take the Search Party Captain, I think, over the Liberator. All right. I don't know that that's the best choice, but people can give me their opinions. Go ahead, Amy. Sorry.
It's totally fine. We're here to play Magic.
I mean, we're mostly here to play Magic, but we're here to hang out with cool people and talk about fun stuff as well.
Yeah. So I was Medusa, or just a generic Gorgon, and Joe was a Roman soldier trying to fight me.
Yes. Very true. Ugh, Dreadhound, I love you. I'm so sorry. I'm going to take this Soul Guide Griff, which is still a cool card, but next to Dreadhound, it just makes me sad. Okay, go ahead.
Splash for pet dog.
It's Sir Conrad's dog.
Yeah. Marcus says red is very far from my preferred play style, so I'm excited to see if this deck is fun to play. I'm not worried about power level or consistency.
Do we see what this rare we just got past?
Wow.
This rare green human. Human Druid, by the way. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may play lands from the top of your library, and if we have Coven, as long as we control 3 or more creatures with different powers, we can cast creature spells from the top of our library.
Ooh.
Yeah. There's also a Gavany Silversmith, which if we see more, we should pick up. But there's another Odric's Outrider. Oh, bye, Death Bonnet Sprout. Sorry.
I love it.
I know, I'm sorry. We need humans.
Fine.
Fine.
But humans suck.
On Innistrad, yeah, kinda. That's the idea, right?
Yeah, Marcus, that's awesome, and hopefully you will find it fun because red is friggin' awesome.
Yeah,
So-
I like trying to branch out every once in a while for stuff like that. Ooh, Silverbolt or the Rejuvenator. We're kind of stacked on 4s. Okay, that makes this decision a lot easier. Silverbolt it is.
Erica says, so I'm being forced against my will to watch 2 scary movies this weekend, and I'm pretty sure I'll just die.
Which scary movies are they? I definitely am taking this Trapper here, by the way, over this Witch, although we do have the alt art for it, which is cool.
It's so cool.
It is pretty cool. And there's a Flare of Faith, which is also very good for our deck. But Gavany Trapper is a tapper, which I love, and it's got 0 power, which helps immensely with Coven. So,
Gotcha.
very important. There's that Flare of Faith. Thank you. There's a Vampire. I'll hold it on there for a second for Erica, but otherwise I will apologize and not take it. Vampire Socialite. But yeah, we're definitely taking this Flare of Faith. It's better than tapping at the window, and there's nothing else for our deck here. So, oh, hell yeah.
Ooh.
Turns out when you're in those colors and you send those signals, you get the cards. It's a 3/3 Vigilance, and with Coven, if we control 3 or more creatures with different powers, all our creatures get +1/+0 until end of turn. And it's a 3-mana 3/3.
Nice.
The Revelry or the Rejuvenator. If an opponent has more life than you gain 4. If an opponent has more creatures than you make 2 1/1 humans. If an opponent has more cards in hand than you, draw a card. And if it's none of those things, then this card's dead in your hand. So I'll take this. Hey, another Vampire Socialite.
Huh.
I'll take this Bramble Armor. Ooh, the Bereaved Survivor came back. That's amazing. That's super good. I mean, this whole pack is in or these last 4 cards are all our colors.
Oh, is she gonna try to bring back her brother?
Yeah. She was, it reminded me of Liliana Heretical Healer.
Yeah.
And it was a flip.
She was wearing a very similar outfit.
Yeah.
To Liliana.
Ooh, which of these arts do we want for our deck box?
Ooh.
Quickly.
The blue one.
Okay.
The red one's just creepy and I can't.
Oh, pack 3. Chaplain of Alms. Ooh, or Silversmith. What are you? First strike, ward 1, disturb 4. Each creature you control has ward 1? Yeah, it's going to be that one.
So Erica says it's the 2 new It movies.
Ah.
Gotcha.
Amy loves clowns also.
No. We were talking about Rakdos, though. I loved the whole, like, circus carnival type theme of Rakdos when they did that one. But I'm not a fan of clowns, no.
Yeah. I've been, like, binging a ton of scary movies. And I'm not a big scary movie guy. But I've been binging a lot of them because we had, Sanctifier, which I actually don't love. I think I'm just going to take another Trapper over like the Sentry or another Cathars. If there's another Sentry, I'll take it. But I like these Trappers a lot. But yeah, I'm not really a scary movie guy, but Peacock had like a bunch of scary movies. So I watched the entire Leprechaun franchise, all like 7 of those movies. I watched the entire Gremlins franchise, both of those. And I watched Halloween Kills, the new movie. I did not enjoy that one at all.
Marcus says, I like red in formats other than EDH. I haven't felt great about when not paired with 2 or more colors.
Interesting.
Okay.
I mean, mono red is definitely something that people try to play, but I definitely get what you're saying regardless. I think I'm going to take... So there's another 4 here, and it's very important because it says draw a card. We just have so many 4s. I guess that's my problem to deal with later when I make cuts or whatever. But this Ritual Guardian, also a good card. I'm hoping we'll see more of those, although this is pack 3, so I don't have a ton of delusions about it, but whatever. This pack. Not great, but I'll take this Shadow Beast sighting. It's Bigfoot. Confirm. And another Bereaved Survivor or a Gavany Silversmith. Do we have any of those?
I don't think we took any.
Okay. Silversmith it is. Candlegrove Witch, Candle Trap, Candle Lit Cavalry, Pestilent Wolf, Dawnheart Rejuvenator. Wow, a lot of options here.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of removal. Damn it. I think I'm going to have to go with Candle Trap. I want the Cavalry, like, kind of badly, but I can't ignore removal. It's very important.
So Erica says, normally I'd be fine with spooky films, but I have, like, maybe actual trauma regarding that story.
Is it like yeah, that's a fair point. Amy.
Do you care to elaborate, or
right. That's a very good question.
Yeah, I won't pry otherwise.
Right. And in terms of what Marcus was saying, mono red is definitely a thing. Wow, there's so many flesh takers going around. Just so many flesh takers. None of you. This one, I suppose, but for the sideboard. Mono red's definitely a thing, but I can understand the desire to, like, try to go for, like, spreading the love and looking for, like, red's not going to have card draw or things like that, or at least not typically, right? So it's much more limiting in terms of the style of play you get to have, and so I definitely can understand, like, you know, the idea of, like, I don't know. Let's put that in the sideboard. Interesting. This deck is either going to be very good or very bad, and I can't really tell yet. Any of these arts that you like?
That one.
Love your devil, of course. Silly me.
Yeah.
Bear or fire? Effigy.
The effigy is cool.
Got it. And last but not least...
I mean, the bear is also cool.
But between those two. Oh, wow!
Your cavalry.
Whoa! I said I wanted that, quote, very badly.
Wow, babe.
Wow.
That's so nice for you.
Wow.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Wow. That was...
I think you mentioned that.
And I was going to say, you said you're being forced into watching them. Does that mean that, like, you're going to be with a group of people? Because, like, if it's, like, a more controlled environment and it's with people you trust, you might be able to let them know, like, hey, I may need some time or whatever. But if it's in, like, a group setting, that may not be the easiest thing to do, to, like, let somebody know, like, hey, FYI, like, this might not be great for me, so please, let's, you know, at least be aware of my need to maybe step away.
Yeah. Or at the very least, like if you don't necessarily feel comfortable saying that to someone, like walk into the other room. And if someone really cares that much, you know, they can come in there and talk to you one-on-one.
Right.
You know.
I don't love this one. Maybe 2 silver bolts is too many? Maybe not. I'm definitely willing to take suggestions at this point. I only need 2 more cuts, so.
Wow, really?
I was doing some strategic cutting along the way, and I just got rid of a couple just now as well. So.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, surprising. Joe knows how to make decks. What? No, I don't. Pure luck this time.
No, I don't think so. You were just
How many
prepared.
creatures? Good question, Marcus. 18 creatures, 7 non.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of creatures.
It's what you want. It's a coven deck, right?
Yeah.
So you want all those different powers and toughnesses and whatnot. So.
Well, let's change the deck box art.
Sure. While we wait.
We'll put my devil on there.
Makes sense. Your festival crasher. Oh, also, we got new sleeves.
Yes, we did.
Whoa, when did we get these sleeves?
Oh, sick. Oh, we won it as one of the things.
That's right.
Those are sick, man.
There was a code or something. Oh, right. We saw it right after the stream ended last week. And so we put the codes in, and then we got this.
Yeah,
We got these
that was
sleeves,
the code one.
not this one.
That was from winning something.
God. And we also got these yesterday.
Those we bought with,
All right.
with
Yeah, it was
gold.
like 300 gold or something like that. 400.
Yeah, they're all so cool. Let's do the jack-o'-lantern one
Because it's close to Halloween.
Exactly. We'll run out of time to use that one viably, I guess.
Erica, there was a moment where I was like, oh sure, whatever Erica says. No, Erica, I'm not cutting Catilda and the Wardens. And you should have said Augur of Autumn. Those are our 2 rares. We can just gut them right out of the deck and just make it go away. Who needs rares, right? Not necessary.
I mean, they're rare, so like people don't expect you to have them,
yeah,
right?
it's not fair. Not necessarily everybody's going to have rares. So, you know, I don't want to be sitting here, Mr. Moneybags over here with my rare deck. We're literally going to come across like decks with multiple mythics in it. And, like,
Oh, fuck.
meanwhile, we have our 2 rares. The 4-drop Centaur. Is that the Rejuvenator pal here? Because I definitely already cut one of those. And I don't mind doing it the other. Yeah, it adds 1 mana and you gain 3 life. And it's got 2 power, which is almost certainly taken up by things like the Search Party Captain, the Outrider, the Silversmith, and the not the Cathars. Morning Patrol, Bereaved Survivor, Augur of Autumn. Yeah, there's plenty. I thought that friend was a centaur. That's okay. It was...
It was just a...
Oh god, what's happening? Give me these back. It was the Rejuvenator.
Where
There
did
it is.
it go? Oh.
It's right there. Sorry. He's in the corner. In fact, he's only half centaur.
Nice.
God damn it. Why?
So in other words, he has a human body.
He's a human. And because centaurs are half human, half horse. I'm so mad.
That was good.
That was very good. I'm just upset that it got me so much. That was great. So anyway, I put it back in, but we can definitely still keep it as a cut. Don't get me wrong. But like I said, I cut one of them already because I did draft 2. It's a human warlock.
Yeah.
We have human warlocks. We have 3 human warlocks. Look at that. Because they're all witches.
Yeah.
Ooh, shiny Ralts, says Marcus.
Ooh.
Amy may know a thing or two about Ralts. We haven't gotten there yet, but
So what color is Shiny Ralts?
hopefully he's still a horse below the waist, if you know what I mean.
I'm sure he is.
A gal can dream, I get it. Is that a birch bark skirt?
It looks like it, yeah.
That is so cool.
Either skirt or like a long jacket. I can't quite.
That's
Maybe
a
if I-
song, Amy.
Yeah.
That's why you think that.
Oh, yeah, it is a skirt. It is a skirt. And that's a woman.
Yeah, well, they're. I think it's because it's part of the coven of the witches, right? So.
Okay.
But regardless, you don't know. I will still cut it regardless, and that'll be our 41, and we'll have our spooky sleeves.
Okay.
Cool?
Well, no, you didn't change the deck box to my devil yet.
I didn't. You're absolutely right. I'm so sorry.
You asshole. Marcus says blue. So in other words, trash this whole deck and let's draft blue.
That's what he meant. Yes, absolutely. Erica did not further help with the explanation there at all. But
No, Shiny Ralts is blue, which is cool. It has a blue head, and the prongs are orange, I think. Okay. Complementary colors. I like it.
blue and orange, for the New York Mets. I have no strong opinions.
Yep.
My mother is a big fan of the New York
I
Mets, actually.
do not like sports.
Neither do I, but I am aware that my mother is a fan of the New York Mets. She was there for the 68 team that did really well. Ruski Brewski. Nice.
Wow.
With Chesty Liliana. One Candle Trap, Alms, Flare of Faith, Bereaved Survivor. So we need to draw one more land to make this viable.
That werewolf art was pretty cool.
This one? Oh, on the yeah. I'm going to keep this against my better judgment. We'll see how it goes. Haha! They said hello. Well, hello to you as well, Ruski Brewski. You have a cool ghost friend.
Yeah.
They have Evolving Wilds.
Marcus says, oh, wait, hold on. There's a bunch of stuff.
It's just the two, yeah. Catilda. Whoa.
Erica says, and the Miami Dolphins. Well, that's like a teal and an orange, right? Am I remembering that right?
Maybe?
It's like a teal. Marcus says, yes, 'tis very cute.
They killed Catilda.
Oh, no.
They Cakilda. That was, thank you. I was like, this is, as I was saying it, I'm like, this is terrible.
No, it was great.
She's a bereaved survivor. Hey, a hobbling zombie. Okay. Well, we've got Flare of Faith that gives indestructible. So, it could be Odric's Outrider, though. Combat. Attacks with both, please.
Erica says Joe and Amy are both also very cute.
Aw, thanks.
You. We love you too.
All right, it dies. They get a 2/2 with Decayed, and then they take 2. We can Candle Trap it, but that would be silly. Although it would have Defender, but also can't block. So that'd be kind of funny, but it's a 2/2 Decayed. It's definitely not what we need to be using that on.
She says Catilda is dead, and so is that joke.
We're all just going to pretend it never happened. It's not like it's being recorded or anything.
It won't be immortalized on the internet forever.
No one's here, so. Hey, an unruly mob. Okay, so then they can attack us, the thing can die, and the mob can get bigger? Oh, they have eaten alive. They're going to sack the creature to make the unruly mob bigger. And it gets exiled, so we can't bring it back. That is probably fine. Let's play this, I suppose. And then we play the Odric's Outrider. Do we play the Chaplain? Oh, or attack with the Chaplain? We definitely do. Okay. Combat. Attack. Does it say you control or in general? Nope. Oh, yes, you control. Good. Yeah, do it. Yes.
Erica says, I am
Perfect.
a no one. It's true. Is that a song lyric or something? Did I miss something?
No. I'm sure that to a degree I said, like, we'll never talk about it again. No one's going to hear it.
Oh, because you said no one was here.
That's right.
So Erica's saying she is a no one, but that's not true.
It's not true.
Because Erica's not a no one.
That's correct.
She's an awesome one.
There's like a degree of how upset I am that you just talked like that, but otherwise it's
Shut up.
fine.
No one cares.
God damn. Right, so they only have 4 power total, but it would mean that their other creature... Well, no, I would just order the unruly mob first. So I guess I'll go to combat and attack here and see what happens. I guess they may want the Morning Patrol to die, but still, it just means that the Morning Patrol dies and the Unruly Mob gets bigger. Sure. There's the chump. Totally fine. I'll play the Soul Guide Griff. Oh, right. Yeah, actually, I'll play the Soul Guide Griff and exile the thing that they just put in the graveyard.
It makes perfect sense for the Unruly Mob to get bigger if the Patrol dies. I mean...
Yeah.
You know?
It's true.
They're like, oh, we can get away with this.
You know? I thought it was like, those people are keeping us safe, so you killed them and now we're mad about it. But yeah, yours is definitely...
That also makes sense.
No, yours makes more sense. I like it. All right, so that thing gains lifelink, but only on their turn if they have Coven, which they definitely don't right now. They have another Eaten Alive. Jesus. Okay. They exiled our Soul Guide Griff. That's frustrating, but we still have the Chaplain, so that's nice. We drew another land. That's getting a little frustrating, but I think I can make it work. Let's go ahead and go to combat and attack for 3. They go to 13. I don't think I need to Candle Trap the Unruly Mob, because if they're attacking me, I can be attacking them back. And right now, I win this race, but we'll see how it goes. If I keep drawing land and they keep drawing things like Gavany Silversmith, that's not going to continue to stay that way. I obviously am not blocking. I'll go to 11.
Erica says, Amy, you sounded eerily like Nicolas Cage in Face Off, and I kind of despise it. Well, Erica, I never saw Face Off, but I do kind of despise Nicolas Cage. So I'm kind of with you on that.
All right, so it doesn't make sense to attack with Odric's Outrider here. And I guess I'll end our turn there. So I think if they attack with Unruly Mob here, I'm supposed to just triple block? Maybe just double? Yeah, maybe just double.
Make it a double.
Jesus. Oh, I was going to say, and they can't attack with the Silversmith, but they definitely did. Because I could have just, if it was just the Silversmith, I would have just blocked with Odric's Outrider. But yeah, Odric's Outrider can die here because it would kill the Unruly Mob in the process. They only have 4 land, 3 cards in hand, and they're tapped out. So I can take 3 to just double block here and get rid of this Unruly Mob. And Odric's Outrider also dies. But that is probably fun. Yeah, see? Let's put the +1/+1 counter on the flyer. Cool. Another Candle Trap, huh? Okay. Well, now that they have a 3/4, I guess I'll Candle Trap it. And then go to combat, attack, but not with the 1/1. And they either take 6 or 3, their choice. It's 6. Cool. I have another Candle Trap, but I will wait.
Erica says, oh, in Magic news, that mono black deck I played against you last week has gotten me to gold 2 in Constructed.
Oh, very nice.
Pretty sick.
It is pretty sick. I have no blocks. Okay. All right, so Flesh Taker is not going to help them very much here. Do I have Coven? I do not have Coven. Unfortunate. But fine, I suppose. Do I just put this on the Flesh Taker? Huh. I guess we go to combat first and attack with the flyer because they can't do anything about it. And then we can Candle Trap the Flesh Taker so that it can't like get pumped up a million times and kill us. We'll end our turn. Let's see if they've got something. Because right now the 2 creatures that can attack us are a 2/3 and a 2/2. I'm happy to chump with the 1/1, but the 3/3 can kill either of them. They're going to try to use the Flesh Taker to sack the Morning Patrol so they can replay it as a flyer to block our Chapel Shieldgeist. It's a good play. Plus they gain a life in the process. Pretty good play. 2/1 Flying Vigilance. I appreciate that. Okay. Shadow Beast Sighting is pretty good. They still have a 3/4 Defender. Oh, but they don't. If I play the Shadow Beast Sighting, I have Coven, so I can activate this Candle Trap and exile that thing. And then go to combat They only have 2 creatures that can attack. We're at 6. So I'm just going to attack here and here. They're tapped out, so they can't sack things. So we'll see what they can do. They're going to have to make bad blocks there and a solid block there. Those trade. Oh, right. First strike. Silly me. Never mind. And then I'll play this land. Next turn, we can Shadow Beast sighting again. Soul Guide Griff. That was all of their mana. They exile our Shadow Beast sighting from our graveyard. Okay. That is fine. Odric's Outrider, they said good game. Yes, good game to you as well.
Thank you,
Rooski Brewski, remember?
Rooski Brewski. I did forget.
That's fine. But yeah, we had, first of all, we drew Odric's Outrider, but regardless, like, they could block here, and here, but then they'd take 5. Or I guess they'd block here, because the larger amount of damage, they'd take 4. But still. We win.
Yay. It's good to win things.
It is. And sorry, I'm sure I wasn't very responsive to what Erica said before, but yeah, Erica with that mono black deck. I mean, of course it was good. It was good enough to beat us, so obviously it's great.
Yeah, these pictures that they're having for the backgrounds are legit.
Yeah. Howl of the Hunter, whatever that card's called. Chaplain again. Search Party Captain. Candletrap and Candlelit Cavalry. These 2 were both in our opening hand last time. This is a little slower than the last one, but we have 1 more land than the last hand, so
that's good.
I'm okay with it. Yeah.
Rooski Brewski, Toil and Trusky. Trusky.
Exactly. Yeah, it was spelled weirdly, but I assume that like the other one maybe was, wow, Catilda turn 2 again? Let's attack first, I suppose. Wow. Anyway, yeah, I suppose that the other way of spelling it was taken, maybe? But don't kill Catilda, even though you have black, and it could just be Olivia's Midnight Ambush again. Nope. Okay. 4, right, because of that ability. Well, let's play Odric's Outrider. Hell yeah. Combat. Attack. Perfect. Wow. That feels good.
Well, Joe, sometimes people spell things incorrectly on purpose.
Is that what it is?
For flair.
Is it? Is that what's going on?
I don't know.
Hey, look, our opponent's the asshole this time. All right, let's play a Candlelit Cavalry. Seems okay. And then do we Candle Trap this thing? Because, yeah, whenever it becomes blocked, things happen. So, yes. Because then next turn I can just exile it.
So block it with candles.
Okay. Not attacking with a 2/4 into a 4/3. That would be ridiculous. But I did play a 5/5 on turn 4, so that feels nice.
Yeah.
Turns out, next turn, thanks to Catilda, I can play both of these cards. So I have 8 mana on turn 5.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, they have a kill spell. They're just deciding what to use it on. There it is. Put a +1/+1 counter on one of our creatures. How about the first striker? Seems good. Oh, I did mess up the thing there, but that should be fine. We can just play this. We won't have the mana for it that turn, but it'll work out. Because we'll give this trample.
Cool. Eric says, Joe, I can't believe you're going into battle with just the entire stock of a Yankee Candle.
Yep, that's me.
But Erica, those smells are intoxicating.
All right, so we will play this Cathars and then attack for 2. And yes, I understand the grammar of that can hurt some people's brains. Their third color, Mardu. They have not yet begun to Mardu it, but they are sure trying. Dual Craft Trainer. 3/3 first strike for 4, and if they had Coven, which they don't, one of their creatures would gain double strike until end of turn. Wow. Okay, let's play this and the Search Party Captain. And I draw a card. Ooh, Soul Guide Griff. Very fun. Okay, let's attack with this 1/1. Yes, kill it. Yes. Beautiful. Perfect. Let's make this first striker bigger. Thanks.
No, Joe doesn't even walk into Yankee Candle because his sinuses will instantaneously just flare until they bust out his eyeballs.
Yeah, I get it from my dad. Thanks, Dad. I have Ward 1, so they will pay the 1. And then they have Candle Trapped my Chaplain. Still a good blocker, though. First strike on first strike. I would probably trade those off. Okay. Don't kill Odric's Outrider. Don't do it. He's so cool. Okay, they didn't do it. Ha! A Dawnheart Wardens. So if I had Coven, which I won't by playing any of these, I guess I can just go to combat and attack with both this 3/3 and this 2/2.
You sound like someone trying to like get advice without trying to say it's them. If I had Coven, which I don't.
Oh, they used Olivia's Midnight Neighbor. Actually, that is super helpful. Thank you. Wow. What a dumb idea. Okay. Okay, Soul Guide Griff? Yeah, I'll play the Wardens. Why not? I have Coven now. So at the beginning of combat on my turn, all my creatures get +1/+0 until end of turn. They have a 2/1, and they can bring back an instant or sorcery from their graveyard.
Well, great, Joe. Now they know you do have Coven.
Yeah.
So whatever advice they give, they're gonna know it's for you.
Wow, are they just immediately using Eaten Alive on the Odric's Outrider? Or the Wardens? It's just... It's got to be Outrider, right? Because then it doesn't die, it gets exiled? Yeah, okay. So no more +1/+1 counters. I don't have Coven anymore. And when I play this, I won't. But when I play this, I will.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Thank you, Coven. Pump everybody. Attack you for 9. You go to 5. 9 to 5. Get it? Anyway.
Erica says, my favorite win condition. Illiterate opponents.
I'm in that comment and I don't appreciate it. For the number of times, I mean, people have watched this, right? For the number of times that I've been like, I'm going to do this. Oh, that was the wrong thing to do. Oh, well.
And that's why I don't play Magic, kids.
All right, so they kill the Wardens, or try to succeed at doing so, but they still take 8 and very much die. Okay.
Thank you, whatever your name is.
I was going to say Agistrak, maybe? Agistrak?
I was thinking it was like a silent J, like a...
Ahastrak?
Yeah.
Ahastrak or whatever?
I mean,
none of it makes sense. So.
None of it. Straight up none.
Nothing that you've said makes sense, Amy.
That's my life.
Wow. 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 I love that art.
I told you, all of them have been amazing.
Yeah. Cosmic Spider.
It's Rakdos.
And it's Rakdos. That's what we were talking about, Marcus. Flare of Faith, Bereaved Survivor, Duel for Dominance, and Candlelit Cavalry. This is a weird hand. Where the hell's my Chaplain of Alms and my Catilda on turn 1? Or turn 2, I mean. This one. Okay. We're good. Bereaved Survivor wants there to be other creatures that we control. This is... I want my money back. Okay. Sorry.
You kept the hand, dude.
I did. It's all my fault.
What's the screen thing you could play?
Nothing. What are you talking about?
Right over here.
This?
This? No.
This?
Yeah.
I can't play that.
That was an instant.
It's a fight spell. So I'd need a creature.
I don't know what the heck it is. That's why I asked.
Yeah, it's a fight spell.
Erica says, have I talked to you guys about the...
Atelier?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. The Atelier series of games. I don't know that I'm familiar either. Let's play our third land, which allows us to play this Bereaved Survivor. Don't counter it. Don't do it. Thank you. It's like, come on. It'd be silly. We'll just put it in our graveyard and then we could... Okay, it's just
Our
dead.
sleeves are cool.
Correct.
Cosmic Spider.
I was like, why are you struggling so much with that?
I was like, Cosmic Spy.
Cosmic Spy what? Durr. Yeah, I get it.
Durr.
All right, let's play Odric's Outrider. Next turn, we can have the Cavalry, so that's pretty cool. Don't do it. Don't. Thank you.
Oh, holy God.
I had to do that. It was a requirement. Okay, they can draw a card. Sure. They got a clue.
They probably should have started with one of those.
That was our last opponent. I'm so scared. This person's deck like hasn't popped off yet, but it's like that situation from that episode of The Simpsons where Homer's like, "Oh, but Marge, the little guy hasn't done anything yet." And you know when he gets in this fight, it's going to be amazing.
Do they have a little Luris baby pet?
Yes, they do.
I want it.
Whoa, we have another Odric's Outrider. Okay, I mean, I guess we could Flare of Faith. No, but I don't need to kill this thing. That's dumb. That's so dumb. All right, I guess we'll Odric's Outrider and Silverbolt. So let's play Silverbolt first in case they want to counter that. Maybe? Kinda, sorta.
Erica
Hopefully.
says, so they're very, very cozy RPGs. You play as an alchemist and you go out and fight and gather materials, then come back to your workshop and synthesize things to complete quests. Very chill.
It seems pretty chill. I like that. Go to damage.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I
Seems very
don't
cool.
like that the name of it is French, so I can't say it.
Wow. Oh, because I was like, wow, Amy, you had like really unnecessarily like hateful.
Yeah, I just hate on the French. That's me.
That's Amy's brand, everybody. We figured it out.
Yep.
All right, let's
Everyone
try to play.
knows me because I hate the French.
Let's try to play another Odric's Outrider, I suppose. Yeah, they're gonna counter this or kill something or whatever, but something's gonna happen. There it is. Okay. You sure did kill one, and I played another. Is that 2 Midnight Ambushes? Yes. Okay, good.
No, I just don't appreciate having to speak French because I don't.
Gotcha. Well, then you would not have wanted to play my character that I played in South Pacific that time. I discard 2 cards. I refuse. Duel for Dominance and Flare of Faith, I suppose. And they get a 2/2 Decade. Sure. It can't block, so just play this Candlelit Cavalry and swing in for 2. Next turn.
You spoke French in South Pacific?
Yeah, when I was the butler guy.
Really?
Henri. Yeah, I was Henry, the butler. Who yeah, it was really weird. There was a scene where like the main guy, whatever the hell his name is, and his lady friend were like courting one another, if you will. It was like, you know, when they were like starting to fall in love and they like sing a song together. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, we're probably going to lose this game. But anyway, they were like singing a song together and like dancing together and getting close and whatnot. And the whole time I'm standing at the edge of the stage, just smiling, shaking my head and like folding laundry. And I'm the only other person on stage while these two are like having a romantic scene.
They like being watched.
More like I like watching.
Butler, come here. Watch us.
All right, let's just kill this stupid Triskaidekaphile. And then pass the turn. Yeah.
Erica says the games are pretty anime, but I'm not generally into that style, and still I like them.
That's a pretty good indication then. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
We've kind of determined for Amy, not with RPGs necessarily, but good lord deck. We've determined with against a friggin' deck with millions of pieces of removal and probably counter spells. I definitely love drawing nothing but lands so that I'm gonna have to top deck for the rest of this game.
Erica, where's that flood insurance? Damn it. She says Nellie Forbush. And the guy whose name I don't remember.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that
Yeah.
means nothing.
That
to
was
me,
that
but
was who the two people were.
Okay.
That I was watching them have their romantic scene.
Oh, okay. I thought
you
you
would
were
know.
naming stuff about the video game that
No.
I was unaware of.
No, you would know since it was our high school that
Yes.
it was played by Karen.
Yes.
Yes. My best friend Liz's older sister. One of my
Yeah.
best friend Liz's older sisters. Okay, they got an Evolving Wilds. They have a third color. They do not. Okay. They just get their third island, which makes sense. They have a Siege Zombie. Okay. It's a zombie. It's a zombie. Anyway, we're not going to go there. It's only because, YouTube would take this video down because I was singing so accurately.
That's right.
Fucking deck.
Oh my god. Really, Arena?
Yep.
Really?
This Candlelit Cavalry keeps getting trample every turn, though. So at least, that we've got that going for us.
It's so useful.
It's very useful. On our end step, they play a Nebelgast Intruder and shrink one of our things by 2 power. Yes, -2. Suck it, Gavany Trapper. Suck it.
It still just makes me think of those little corn niblets.
The
Nebelgast.
Oh, okay. I was like, what aspect of it does that for you? Got it. Moving on. Might as well tap this stupid thing because I'm not using my O2 to block their 2/2. So, very good. I take 3. Emile de Beck. That's his name. Thank you, Erica. Now, be honest. Did you remember or did you look it up? Because, no shame in looking it up. God damn it with the stupid ambushes. So that's 3 Olivia's Midnight Ambushes, a Triska Decaphile, and 2 Locked in the Cemeteries. Well, at least we don't have Coven now that we played this, now that we got this Dawnheart Wardens. Okay. Pass. Wow. And Defenestrate.
What the hell, man?
Jesus Christ,
this
opponent.
This is crazy.
And again, they're just being helped by the fact that I've drawn, 4 land in the last, 5 turns. God damn it.
Jesus.
Well, now I have to draw 1 card to get us out of this, which I doubt is going to occur.
It's not a land.
It's not a land, and it benefits us for having a lot of land, but, we don't die in the air. Very, very fancy. Okay. Well, we're empty-handed, and next turn, we can play this back if they don't have a way of exiling it, but if they have removal for our 4/4, we're dead this turn. And if not, we're dead next turn. Because they're still at 20. Candle Trap. Well, we're at 1, so it's kind of irrelevant. Plus, they could just use the Siege Zombie. So... Hooray. Look, I did it, everyone. And we also, once again, don't have Coven, because I drew a card that made a 4/4, and I'd already given this Odrix Outrider 4 power. Do you finally have a counterspell for something? Finally? You do not. Okay, good. You're sacking it and making a 2/2. But that fizzles, and then we make another 4/4.
Erica says, I see our opponent has denounced God. Well, I mean, look at Rakdos there.
They clearly sold their soul for the ability to do everything that they've done here.
Yeah.
Hey, they took the damage. Look at that. Okay, we can concede. You do you, friend.
Thank you, Cosmic Spider.
Yeah.
Oh, she remembered Emile, but she looked up the last name because she never saw the movie or the live version.
Got it.
Wow, Erica.
Did we tell the story that I got in big trouble during that from our director? I don't know if I told that story or not. But I got in trouble during that play because there's a scene where there's a song happening upstage, and downstage there's a group of us that were doing a bunch of things, and then we were supposed to freeze while the song was going on. And while we were supposed to be frozen, Amy and a couple of other ladies were backstage, being very...
Flirting and flouncing.
Yeah, there was a lot of, touching and... rubbing and stuff going on. It was very distracting. And so we all kept turning our heads and looking, but I think I was the one that got yelled at the most.
Yeah, I think you were.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of liked you a little bit, so I get it. But yeah, our director was not pleased because I was supposed to be frozen, and instead I was very distracted. So thanks a lot, Amy.
I was doing it on purpose. So.
That was you, Jess, and Liz, right? I think.
It was me and Jess. I don't know if Liz was there.
Okay. David Bowie. I guess it's an appropriate avatar for.
I think maybe Chelsea was there.
That makes sense. It just took too long to get into the game.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, how could we possibly play against a celebrity like David Bowie? Yeah, I definitely get it. Arena was like, "Oh, you guys aren't good enough to play against Bowie. Let's pull that back."
Well, he's a Geist himself, so.
I was going to say there was a glitch in the Matrix, and they allowed us to play against the undead. So. They were like, "Oh shit, we forgot. He's supposed to be dead. Quick, take it away."
No one can know he still lives.
And now we're playing against. Hey, Arena, how we doing? We doing okay here today? Nope. It's crashing. Come on, Arena, you can do this. I believe in you. No, Arena, no.
It's not ready, even though it says it's ready.
All right. We'll just close the program and start it over. Sorry, everybody.
Sorry about my loud chair. I sprayed it with lots of WD-40 so it wouldn't be as loud. And it's not as loud, but it's still very loud.
Yes.
So sorry about it. Backstage shenanigans. I remember the last play I did senior year, I ad-libbed an extra joke that killed, but the director was so mad.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
That sounds right. Do I keep this hand? Yeah. Yes. I just need one more land. But we have the Chaplain and the Candle Trap to start, so that's good. Outrider and Search Party Captain are good 4-drops. We just need, like I said, one more land. There was one ad-lib. It wasn't an ad-lib. It was to try to save a bad moment. Let's give this thing Defender. Anyway, there was a moment where we were supposed to work with a boar's tooth necklace. That was like part of a scene that we were doing. And it was me and this other guy, Joe, actually, interestingly enough, on stage at the time.
Yeah, there were 3 Joes in that show that I can recall.
Yes.
There may have been more.
Yes. I remember 3 pretty distinctly, yes. So Joe and I are working together, and I'm supposed to say to him, like, get up in his face and say to him, it's not about boar's teeth, it's about women. Or it's not boar's teeth, it's women. And he shoves me and says, it's boar's teeth and women. And then he goes into that song. That's actually right before we're supposed to freeze. And but the cart that was selling the items, including the boar's tooth necklaces, the necklace was missing. And so he...
Of course it was.
Right. So he ad-libbed an earlier scene where instead of talking about the boar's teeth necklaces, he's talking about...
puka shells, I think.
Just seashells in general. But yeah, they were puka shells, but he just said seashells. So, because it was a necklace. He was like, see this? It's a necklace made out of boar's teeth. And instead, he said, see, it's a necklace made out of real seashells. That was his ad-lib. That was his ad-lib for the mistake, which was super funny. Just super funny.
And no one thought to tell somebody backstage that, finding this boar's head or boar's teeth necklace was like an important thing to do?
No.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Of course.
It really was just like at the time that it was occurring, right? They realized it wasn't there.
Yes, but then later he had to reference the same thing again. He could have said it
it wasn't later. It wasn't later. It was like a moment later in the same scene.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like they could have thrown the necklace out there. He'd already said the line wrong.
I thought it was a different scene.
No. And so when I went up to him, I was like, it's not necklaces, it's women. So I didn't even say seashells, but he said a necklace man. So he shoved me. He said, it's necklaces, and shoved me back. But I remember that was where we were supposed to freeze. Now, usually when he shoves me back and I fall on my ass and like slide backwards. And okay, so what he's gonna do here is, I'm just gonna block here and here. Okay, so he's gonna sack one of his creatures and make the 1/1 into a 4/4, but it's still gonna die against the Avenger, and then the 2/2 dies either way. So he's just gonna sack it now. But now they just trade. That's great. And the Odric's Outrider gets a counter. Cool. But yeah, when he shoves me back, I'm supposed to fall on my ass. But during that scene, one of the other guys was misplaced because we were missing some stuff. So he stepped out of where he was supposed to be. So I like mouthed to him. I was like, do you want me to come over to you and like shove you or something? And he kind of shrugged his shoulders at me. So I started walking towards him and the song began. So I was mid-stride when I was supposed to freeze for an entire song, and my legs were legit separated from one another in mid-step.
Oh, I remember.
So I put my foot down so that it wasn't like hovering in midair, but then I just had to freeze in mid-step. It was awful. Very, very bad.
Yes, it was. I remember that.
It was very uncomfortable to just stand like that for an entire Broadway song.
Erica says it was a version of The Wizard of Oz. She was the wizard.
Nice.
And her line to Dorothy was, Kansas? Why would anyone want to go there? She says, it's my home, sir. And then Erica ad-libbed, you have my sympathies. Amazing,
That is funny.
Erica.
That's super
Amazing.
All right, so I don't see a reason to play anything else, so I'll just attack for pre-combat, I should say. So I'll attack for 3. Okay, good. They let it through. They go to 14. Are they just using the larger zombie now? Okay, great.
Oh, man, this chair's making me nuts.
It's pre-damage, so I could Flare of Faith, but obviously I'm just going to do one of these. In fact, I'll probably just do the Augur, because then if the Augur shows me a land, then I can play it, and yup, hell yeah, and then keep up Flare of Faith. God, sometimes, man, I tell you. Anyway,
What?
Sometimes I'm just that good. And sometimes I just don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Well,
We're going to draw a land as well. We had 2 land in a row up top, which is fine, I suppose. They lock Odric's Outrider in a cemetery. This doesn't give Hexproof, it gives Indestructible, so I guess he stays tapped. But he can still give +1/+1 counters to other people when other creatures die, so that's fine.
and who doesn't want that?
Right? All right, pass to attackers. The flyer... Okay, I was going to say, if the zombie attacks, I just block with the Augur, so... Sure, I'll take 2 in the air, go to 16. 16 to 14. They still have 4 mana open in another Dimir deck, by the way. Just lovely. Just the best. Arrogant Outlaw. I lost life, so I go to... So now we trade life totals. Still 14 to 16, but now in the wrong direction. Let's take our turn. We drew a land, and there's a land on top. Bam! Okay. Very cool.
Erica says she has another story too.
Hell yeah.
Sophomore year, we did Annie, Get Your Gun. And I had 2 smaller roles that basically made me a lead when put together. And there's a scene where 3 people are arguing. Okay.
Okay. 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. I'm going to attack with these 2 because I have Flare of Faith. So...
I've never seen Annie Get Your Gun, but the way I read it, it's probably very different from Annie, which is what I originally thought for a second there.
Yeah. Okay, good. So we can Flare of Faith on the Augur of Autumn to keep it alive. Get rid of this stupid outlaw.
She says, outside my hotel, and my cue to enter is... He doesn't shoot enough out her mouth.
Out of her mouth. He doesn't shoot enough out of her mouth.
He doesn't?
Either way.
Okay. But the woman playing Dolly skipped a page and half of dialogue.
Jesus.
Oh, no. Yeah, that would be me. I am terrible at memorizing. So I was in the shows, but never like saying lines really, and if it was like one.
Yeah, you were like the bartender or whatever in
Yeah,
Oliver,
I was like a barmaid,
Yeah.
like a waitress,
Right.
and I didn't have any lines. I
No,
just sang like
you were
chorus.
just walking around. Yeah, and you were just walking around like handing out drinks and stuff.
Yeah, but I also have terrible stage fright, so I'm like incapable of like singing not in like a chorus on a stage. I just cannot do it.
So they can't attack me. Well, they can attack me this turn, but it would have to be with both creatures. Oh, okay. My flyer does have first strike, but I guess we'll see what happens here. See what they're gonna do.
Erica says, so there was 45 seconds of total silence, and eventually I was just like, okay, I'm going out to try and save this because I feel how much everyone wants to die.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds awful.
Sounds correct. Yeah, we had a situation where one of the girls missed her cue in a West Side Story situation. What is this? Is this an actual fight? Yes, they fight. Damn.
Oh, was that me? I missed
No.
my cue.
It was Courtney.
In something.
No, it was Courtney. She missed her cue, and we're all just standing out there staring at each other because she was supposed to come in and have the next line.
Oh.
So,
Oops.
yeah, it was a hell of a thing. Okay, so
Yeah, I think I missed my cue for one of the scenes, and so I just never went out for that scene
Yeah.
because I couldn't like sneak my way onto the stage.
Right.
So I just wasn't in it that time, and I'm pretty sure the director was pretty pissed about it.
yeah, well, he was very mad about Courtney that time, like very mad. I remember that quite distinctly.
Yeah.
Okay, so first strike damage, they just take the 2, go to 12. Oh, damn it. What do I do? Do I just play this? I think I do.
Yeah,
Okay.
but even though he got mad about that stuff, I kind of just didn't give a damn. So, boo fucking who?
This was which show? It was not Oliver, right? It was the director we had for the other 3 shows?
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
So it must have been West Side.
Yeah. Well, West Side was a big to-do for us because
Yeah,
they had...
there was a lot of stuff going on.
It was our director's final musical. He'd been directing the musicals and being the chorus teacher for many, many years.
No, it couldn't have been West Side because I was doing lighting for West Side.
Okay. So it had to have been Oliver then. Unless it was
Because I
South Pacific.
figured out all the lighting cues for that show.
Okay. Something gets +1/+1. I guess we just give it to the flyer. 2, 3. Sure, we'll give it to the flyer. It does make it just a bigger target, but still, it makes the game close out a lot faster. 4 turns instead of 6. So
Because basically he said to my dad, he was like, just do whatever you think. Because he wasn't used to there being like a choice.
Yeah.
Because the way that the lighting had been set up was such trash
pretty bad.
that you couldn't isolate colors.
Yeah.
You just had to turn all of them on with a circuit breaker. There wasn't even a switch to turn them on. It was a circuit breaker, and they all went on. And they weren't even the right colors. They weren't even the 4 main colors that it's supposed to be: red, amber, green, and blue. It was like random pastels and just white lights and all kinds of like random shitty colors.
Do I want to do this? I think I want to use the duel for dominance. I don't have Coven right now. Hold on. I guess we'll deal the damage first. Sorry. But I don't have Coven right now. But what I can do is use the search party captain to kill the Death Toucher. They trade. Now Odric's Outrider activates. Lets me make this Shieldgeist have 4 power. So now I do have Coven. So I can play the Dawnheart Wardens. And yeah, good.
Nice.
So now we have 2, 3, and 4. And if they kill the Wardens, we still have 2, 3, 4. Okay.
So yeah, for the West Side Story show, my dad like really went all out, taking down that whole entire gigantic set of light bars, and all the wiring was asbestos.
Good times.
And we went through and we changed every single lens out for actual gels for gels that were the actual colors they were supposed to be because we couldn't afford lenses that were that color. And so the whole thing was fixed. We had to go through and change all the wiring so it would actually be hooked up to certain dimmers so we could control the lights for once. And it was literally like an old style switchboard like you would see in the movies, like when people would like call an operator and they would like play with a switchboard to like transfer you to whomever you needed to be transferred to. It was literally like that.
All right, so one of my creatures is going to die here. If it's the Wardens, it's at least a trade. Oh, I don't want it to be the Augur, though. So, yeah, we'll do that, and then we can give a +1/+1 counter to something. But they have to block here. I guess they could just block with the larger zombie, but I assume that they use the Predator to block the Dawnheart Wardens. Oh, they play a Nebelgast Intruder. Good play. Okay. They don't... Why would you shrink the Shieldgeist? Are they just taking that damage and then just blocking the Wardens? That's... Huh. Okay. I'm a little surprised, but I'll allow it, I suppose. Interesting. But now one of my creatures dies, so I just put a counter on something else.
I think so. I set all the lighting cues for that show, I think. But
Okay.
then I think George helped me with it, so I didn't have to stay up in the crow's nest the whole time.
Did I have first strike? Am I stupid? What am I missing? How did this thing just die? It was a 4/4, but this had 4 power. I missed something.
I know.
Huh. Okay. Ah, a 7/6 menace. Okay.
Jeez.
Scary. But still, they're at 6, we're at 14, and we have like a million creatures, so... Ah, Soul Guide Griff off the top, exiling something from their graveyard, I suppose. But we don't really... Well, I guess if there's a land, yeah, good. Because then we can play the land and then possibly play another creature after it as well. Thank you, Coven. Guess we can get rid of the Abomination.
Erica says, I also heard a funny story about a whodunit. A man was supposed to shoot his wife at the breakfast table, but the prop man forgot to set the pistol.
Whoa.
He'll never guess what the man does. He grabs a Smucker's jar and shouts, I'm gonna end you with this poisoned jelly, and throws it at her face. That's fucking amazing, Erica. I love it.
That's very good. I appreciate that a lot.
Did the jar, like, break, though?
That's awesome.
Like, just smash against her face because that's, like, actually injuring the actor.
Oh, that was the story of my dad told the story when he was in the productions in high school. There was a girl who had like a long string of lines with her scene partner, and during the scene, this girl was very ill, but she was the star. And just like in our high school productions, they did not do understudies. It was not a thing. And so, so this girl was very sick, but show must go on and all that. So she goes out very ill, and where do I want to put this counter? I guess just on this trapper? That doesn't make sense. On the auger. Anyway, oh, and another one. The Cathars. Anyway, so she was very ill. She's doing a scene with her scene partner, and it's just the two of them on stage. And it's like a period piece, so they're in like older, like big, beautiful dresses, and they have their little purses or whatever, and the prop purses and stuff. And so the girl proceeds to, during the scene, once she passes to the other person, now the other person's talking, she just unclasps her purse, turns away from the crowd, and is sick into the purse.
Oh, like throwing up on stage.
Into the prop purse.
Oh my god.
Clasps the purse closed and turns back to her scene partner and continues the scene.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I can't imagine. What show was that?
I don't remember. You could ask him next time we see him. Ask him because I truly don't remember.
Who? Ask who?
I said my dad mentioned
Oh.
it was during his high school days.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it was our high school days, and I
No.
was like, oh, the woman who did the props would have been so angry.
Yeah, no, she would have been very pissed off. Yeah.
You would have been paying for that purse.
Yeah. She wasn't happy that I stole that hat that time.
Yeah, no.
Especially because it didn't fit me. My head was too big, but I stole it anyway.
Yeah. I was the one who broke the cot.
Oh.
Yeah. That thing that they told us not to sit on, and then when I sat on it, I broke it.
Wow.
And then I tried to say it wasn't my fault.
So they don't have the... Wow, they forgot about Ward 1. There you go, Erica. It happened. That was first strike. They're at 1.
Erica says, I heard that from Elaine Stritch, and she said, that's a great actor, lousy prop man. Yes.
Ah, they conceded. Okay.
Thank you, whatever that said. Oh, Catherine D.
Correct. Whoa, what the hell?
She said, I once did a whole scene on a broken ankle before going backstage and just collapsing. Oh, that sucks.
Wow. Good for you. Now, I assume that was something that you knew about beforehand and not like you broke your ankle on stage and had to just keep going. You hang out and talk. I'm going to use the restroom really quickly, and I'll be right back.
Yeah.
In between these two games.
Yeah, Joe hurt his back really badly just before doing West Side Story, where he was one of the Jets. So he was dancing all around, and this was right after his doctor said, you better lay down when you come home from school and just rest it for, like a month or whatever it was that he said. And he didn't listen to the doctor, and he went to practice for hours and hours each day and danced around. And that's why he has back problems to this day. So, not the best situation there. How's your ankle? Did it heal correctly, Erica?
I'm back. To go off of that story that Amy was telling, like, what kid doesn't want to be told, like, hey, when you come home from school, just lay down. Just lay down and rest your back, watch TV, whatever. And instead I was like, nah, I'd rather go and do grueling dancing for hours every day after school.
I asked Erica if her ankle ever healed properly. And she says, oh no, I fell off the stage during one of the dance numbers, played it off as if it were scripted, and then did the rest of the show on a broken ankle and bleeding knees.
Jesus. Yeah, for West Side...
Holy crap,
that
Erica.
Sucks a lot. For West Side, we had 2 people get kicked in the face during rehearsals, if you remember.
I don't.
Marie got kicked by, I think, Ryan.
Who the heck is Marie?
I mean, I can't... give me 1 second. Do you not remember her?
No, I feel like I don't.
Okay. Attila the Hutt. Very nice. Yeah, anyway, she got kicked in the face during one of the dance numbers by Ryan, one of the other... I think he was one of the Jets with us.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, he definitely was, because he and I held up Kevin during that song. Shit, do I have to ditch this 5-drop? Yeah, I guess I do. All right, sorry, Candlelit Cavalry. I respect you, but you gotta go. Chaplain of Alms? Oh, no. Chaplain of Alms. Nice. Okay. Yeah, she got kicked in the face, and then the woman who played, so Marie got kicked in the face, and then the woman who played Maria also got kicked in the face at one point, which is just very difficult situation.
Yeah.
But it happened. All right, let's attack for 1. Okay, do I candle trap this chaplain? I feel like I don't. Because it's just going to block a big thing, die, and then get disturbed back. So we'll just trade haymakers with our chaplains. They have a Ritual Guardian. And we have a Dawnheart Wardens, I suppose? No. Bereaved Survivor, Morning Patrol. Morning Patrol is better. Morning Patrol is the much better option here. Okay. Let's do that. And then attack for 1. Oh, okay. I was like, I bet you they take it, but they didn't. Very nice. Okay. I'll give all my creatures Ward 1 at some point.
She said, man, that whole production, Footloose, is such a blur.
Wow. And so you broke your ankle during Footloose? I won't point out the irony. I'll just move on. Bet your foot was pretty loose after that.
So, yeah. Erica, is it still loose?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Does it have problems?
The reason Amy mentions is because I have had lifelong back issues because of it. And ironic.
I said that to her.
Oh, yes. And not ironic necessarily. I shouldn't have used that word. 4 damage, bring me to 13. Search party captain can trade here. No blocks. Anyway, but yeah, my lifelong back issues. I ended up like jumping up from like following that injury. I ended up jumping up and just being like, I'm okay, and I was very much not. So, you know.
She says during the opening number on opening night. So that's when you broke it?
That sucks.
So then I did 2 more shows on a broken ankle.
Oh God, no thank you. No. I've had enough ankle injuries in my life to hate every second of what I'm hearing. That doesn't mean, please, I'm not like squeamish, so you don't have to worry about that, but we both have the same number of lands as well. I'm going to just go to 12. I'm going to let your stupid chaplain keep attacking me, I guess. God damn it. Let me draw a land or something. Holy shit. Oh, good. Actually, this O2 blocks that 1/1 perfectly.
She says she's actually sprained the same ankle twice, and there's nothing really seriously wrong with it, aside from some pain when it rains.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing.
Yeah.
But also that's very good to hear.
But also it sucks.
Yeah.
So now you have to deal with it every time it rains.
Yeah.
Which is a lot.
Okay, so search party captain is good. I get to draw a card. And then, it's a land. Very nice. And I have Coven now. Look at you. No attacks this turn.
Yeah, Joe hasn't broken his ankle, but he tore his ligament.
It's arguable that I broke it. The avulsion is technically a break.
Yeah.
Which is what I did in summer of 2019.
Like a little piece of the bone came off.
Correct. They may have another Flare of Faith here. If they do, the Trapper's dead. But, yeah. Or the Guardian's not dead. But either way. Guardian's not dead. Fine. But the Chaplain gets blocked, and yeah, that's great. Land, 5 mana. Let's just play the Shadow Beast sighting. I think that's a pretty good play here. And then attack for 4.
She says, just imagine me dancing to the song Footloose with original choreography.
Yeah.
On a broken ankle.
No, thank you.
And having to plaster a fake smile on my face the whole time.
Yeah, no, that's rough as hell.
What a load of shit, Erica. What a load of fucking shit.
The dance during... Okay, so it's a 4/3 with lifelink. I will absolutely trade off this... okay, it didn't do it. Let's play this land. What do we have? 4, 5, 6. I have 6 mana. So I can do 4 Odric's Outrider and then keep up that and just go to combat and attack for 5, and that's it. Just for 5. Oh, they just take it. Beautiful. Okay. I guess I'll end my turn because this costs 2 to tap. Perfect. Okay.
She said, I do my bows and just go off stage and SOB.
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 Yes.
That makes more sense.
It's all good. Big attacks here. Okay, so... Oh, because I forgot to tap something. That's on me. Let's block... Oh, right. I have to pass to blockers still.
Did you at least have, like, ice backstage or, like, a place
here.
where you could put it up while you weren't on the stage for at least a few minutes?
Do I just... I'll take 4. They go to 16 again, which really sucks. That was on me for not tapping it, but it's fine. Okay, so nothing there. Nothing there, but then we go to 8. They go to 16. They have
Gross.
3 more mana. It's probably fine. I guess we can just tap one of their stupid 1/1s since I forgot. Okay. Because it's just going to chump the 4/4, I assume. We did not draw a land, but we did draw a Flare of Faith, which is awesome.
Ooh.
+3/+3? So that would be very good, but obviously it wouldn't work on our 4/4. Let's, how many other creature you control dies? It's not going to happen anytime soon. Do we Chaplain here? I don't know if we do. This will be a 2/1 Vigilance flyer. There's also the Shadow Beast sighting, which we can't play yet, because it costs 7. But 4, 5, 6. So I guess we could do 3. And then combat, Coven happens. We attack here and here and here. Try to get in as much as we can. Interesting. They blocked the lesser amount of damage. Okay. They may have a Flare of Faith. But we also have a Flare of Faith. Oh, it's Might of the Old Ways. Okay. So do we just Flare of Faith here? I guess we have to. That kind of sucks, but it lets the Wardens live. So it's what happens. No trample, though. Unfortunate. But fine. They're at 8. We're at 8.
Okay.
It's a little scary, though. I mean, we have a lot of things, but they know about all of them. Why is this glowing so much? Is it like Flashback versus Disturb? Like, good lord. Hey, they're the asshole. Okay. 4/3, 3/4, and 2 1/1s.
She says, on a related note, I sprained my ankle in 7th grade French class and literally had to crawl to the nurse because the teacher thought I was faking.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah, I remember you saying that before.
God, that sucks.
And I remember being so pissed that that fucking teacher would be like that to you.
Yeah, right.
It's like, who treats children that way?
There were definitely some
fucking people,
There
man.
were definitely some teachers that I had that were bitter people. Like, it was just like, well, my life hasn't turned out the way I wanted to, so... Either that or, like, I mean, there was, like, an older woman that I had as a teacher who you could tell was just like, I've done this for way too long, and so, like, I'm like, just so
this
jaded.
was the way they did it to me,
Yeah,
you know, or
basically,
some
something
kind
like
of
that.
nonsense.
Yeah, essentially. Right, so how's this work?
I fucking hate people.
Oh, crap. I, like, can't attack this turn.
Sometimes.
That's so shitty. Okay. No attacks, I suppose. I can play this other Trapper, though. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I just don't have enough land for all this shit. I'm gonna have to tap the 4/5. I guess.
She says, I've learned since that it was because she assumed that I, a fat kid, was faking an injury to get out of doing something kind of physical.
Ah.
What were you doing that was so physical in French class?
Put a +1/+1 counter on the creature.
Because maybe she shouldn't have been doing that either.
The Tireless Hauler. Let's tap it. I mean, it's not that it won't get the counter, but it'll at least be tapped now. So there's that. Candlegrove Witch, so it can gain flying on their turn, but it's summoning sick right now. Okay. We drew a Gavany Silversmith. Very nice. Okay. We don't have enough to do anything else if we play this, but that's fine. Let's make this and this bigger, I suppose. Go to combat and attack with the 4/4 and this 3/2 flyer.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, but there's just no reason to be doing physical activity in a French class. Unless it's like a field trip to France. Oh, like...
They're debating blocking with the silversmith also. I would happily let you keep a 1/1 and kill your silversmith. Hell yeah. And then it dies. Odric's Outrider gets to put another counter on something so the silversmith can get one, I suppose. Yeah, that's the order. You are correct. First strike damage, they go to 9. We're at 5 still. Kill your silversmith. Our 4/4 dies. Odric's Outrider activates. Counter on the silversmith. Spread the love as much as possible. End our turn. Do I have to tap the flyer? Interesting. No, I'll go to 3. I guess if they have a Flyer of Faith, then we lose. But Candlelit Cavalry is fine here. Before going to combat, let's tap that 5/6 down, please. And thank you. Okay. So yeah, I guess we just play this Morning Patrol, get the flyer out there to block the Candlegrove Witch next turn, and go to 3 right now. And that's it. Okay. We drew the Cathars. That's good. Let's play this. 2/1 flyer. Go to combat. Attack for 3 in the air. Bring you to 6. Still don't have enough to use both of the tappers at the same time, which is very frustrating. But fine, I think.
Erica says she was basically drilling us and giving us verb commands in French. Jump, spin, etc.
Wow.
And for some reason, one of them was, and I'm not making this up, jump in a circle while staring at your hand. Yeah, she's the asshole.
That's just one of those, like, let's see what kind of shit we can get these kids to do. They have Contortionist Troop. Shit. Oh, X is 1. So it's just a 1/1. Okay. Still, though. Alright, so Coven happens because they're going to combat. We'll just tap the...
Yeah, there was just no reason for any of that
5/6.
nonsense, Erica. Any of it.
This is so tough. What the hell? This sucks. I'm not going to... If we don't draw a land, I can't play anything next turn. But thankfully, they're on unstable footing as well. Because if they swing out or like do the wrong thing here, they lose. Because if we can block profitably to the point where we live, they're dead.
Yeah.
Or possibly dead.
But I mean, the same goes for us, right? If we swing out and they're able to block profitably, they're going to just kill us next turn, right?
Hence why they have no flyers. So we know we have at least 5 damage in the air. But if one of our creatures dies this turn, then we will have... well, actually, I guess this will die if we're blocking the Candlegrove Witch. So something will die, but then we'll have 4 power in the air if we do that there. But yeah, basically, we have to just try to get to 6 power in the air because they're tapped out. So they're not playing any of their flyers. This flyer that they have only has flying until the end of their turn. So they know they're dead either way. They have to just swing out here. So let's see the best way to block. We do the blocks that we have to do. So we go like that. Now we're at 3. So we can block here. This 3/5 Odric's Outrider blocks the cavalry because we just have to live. The 2/2 flyer is already blocked, so they lose. This blocks this stupid thing, and this blocks this stupid thing. And we live. And then our creatures die. Odric's Outrider triggers multiple times for multiple deaths, right? This flyer... No, Contortionist Troop. Okay, never mind. But regardless, they have 2 blockers. We have 3 attackers. So this gets through. These 2 do not. But they do kill their 2 creatures. Interesting. But we have 2 tappers. We have Silverbolt as well. This is a werewolf, right? And this is not. So that's perfect. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We still can't tap 2 fucking things. but we can kill their werewolf, so that's fun. Combat, just for 4. We're not going to mess around. Yeah. Okay. They do still have Coven, but I'm not as concerned. What does this say again? At the beginning of their end step, if they control 3 or more creatures, put a +1/+1 counter on one of your creatures. Okay. So they made the Candlelit Cavalry into a 6/6, but we're just tapping it. They play a Ritual Guardian, that's fine. It's got Summoning Sickness, and it can get Lifelink next turn. We're just going to tap your 6/6 and call that a game, I hope. Although they have 3 mana open, so it's definitely not like all locked up necessarily. Do we have anything that we can get back? We don't, right? It's 2 or less with this? Yeah, okay. Yep, Desperation Attack. Let's block here so it doesn't die. Here so it hopefully dies. Oh, wrong way. Here so it hopefully dies. And here so it hopefully dies. Let's see. Because if they have Flare of Faith... Oh, right, the Contortionist Troop wouldn't die from that, but regardless. It would get +3/+3 anyway. There's nothing we can do about it. Okay, it's Might of the Old Ways. Good. All right, so we did block wrong, but I was focused on Flare of Faith, not Might. But regardless, another Silverbolt, and they concede. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Attila the Hutt.
Ah, Erica. So smart.
Could you have just tapped their 2 blockers on your turn and swung out for lethal?
Sure could have.
Well, luckily they conceded instead.
Well, it's not. Again, it's not that they conceded. It's that like we still got them
to win.
Yeah, we got them to enough of a position. But Erica's right. We could have slammed the door as opposed to like slowly closing it.
Oh, CJ's here and he's dabbing.
Very nice. Thank you, CJ. Appreciate that. That's the good game dab.
Oh, is that what that is?
I mean, I assume, and I greatly appreciate it. Whoa, look at that guy.
Oh, damn.
We just faced one of those. That was the 4/4 menace flip werewolf guy that blocked our 4 toughness thing. Do not hurt me. I mean...
His teeth are more like tusks.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's kind of unnecessary.
Trapper, Morning Patrol, and Dawnheart Wardens. A little slow, but I'll accept it nonetheless. Let's do it.
It's Jace.
It is. Well, and it's Jace.
Yeah. Well, I meant the puppet, because I know you love him.
He brushes the dirt off his shoulders whenever I touch him.
Yeah.
It's very Jace of him.
Because he's a clean motherfucker.
Do not hurt me. Don't worry, Jace. I will not add myself to the long list of people that have hurt you, my friend.
Yeah. Sad.
This puppet is the best. I love it so much.
CJ says, I have you on my phone now, football on my TV, and Alec, Dave, and the others on my tablet.
Wow. God bless you, CJ. Also, tell everyone that we say, hey, if an opportune moment occurs.
Quite the multitasker there, CJ.
All right, so I guess we just do this, because the next turn we can play Dawnheart Wardens, and they're just going to, like, Olivia's Midnight Ambush or something. But, no attacks. We can Dawnheart Wardens, these both get +1/+1, and we can attack in at least for 3, but probably for 4. Don't have something against the Morning Patrol. You don't. It's nothing. You don't have something against the Trapper either.
Erica says, I've always wanted to tie Jace up. I mean, what?
I mean, what?
I mean, whatever you're into. I'm not judging.
Same.
CJ says, once I join the Discord call, I will. Holding off until 10 to do that.
Very good. Well, then, I mean, yeah, good. Enjoy. All right, so let's do this. Ooh, we could just search Party Captain, but no. It's Dawnheart Wardens, at least, to give the +1/+1 to the Morning Patrol, so we can attack in for 3. Go to combat. Very nice. Attack for 3. Very nice again. What is this? 2/3 menace. If it's... So, whenever day becomes night or night becomes day, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Okay. That's not a huge deal.
Ooh, I just realized we talked about do not hurt me as being something that Jace would actually say, as so many people have heard him.
Yeah.
They've all manipulated him.
Correct.
Like puppet masters.
Ah, look at that.
How cruel is that, man?
Plus, this Jace puppet was on a Rakdos card. More things that we were talking about today.
Erica says, look, I'm not saying Veraska doms the hell out of Jace, but I mean, come on.
right, so the
But
perforator...
you're not saying she doesn't, you know, because maybe you never know.
All right, so let's play this. Thank you for leaving up the white arena. I appreciate you. Odric's Outrider, eh? All right, well, let's give this defender. I couldn't think of the word. What the hell? All right, well, there's obviously no reason to attack a 2/3 into a 2/3. That would be a dumb.
Yeah, I don't know if she's a dom, but she's definitely a queen.
Get it? There's literally a card that says Verasco Golgari Queen.
That's because she's a queen.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know that, like, I guess putting the Candle Trap on the Perforator made the most sense there. Because every time it attacks, it just pings us for 1. Do I just let this Search Party Captain die? Or do I just take 2 damage here? No blocks. The Outrider gives me more incentive to let that live so that it can die later. Is more what I'm getting at. Arrogant Outlaw, that's fine. We lose 2, they gain 2. Not a problem.
Keep things alive just so they can die. Got it.
That's correct. Odric's Outrider. Perfect. Go to combat. Attack, attack. Because now if it dies, who cares? That's right. Read what Odric's Outrider does. Well, I do genuinely feel bad, Erica, because I was like, oh yeah, we'll do poorly and then play Ravnica. And
but hey,
that did not occur. But yeah, gaining resources for the channel before a new set comes out is also something that I guess I appreciate.
Yeah.
I suppose. We had to do a capitalism for a little bit, so thank you for bearing with us.
Yeah.
I had to actually pull out some of my skills this time, you know?
Yeah.
All the other times I don't do that, so. God.
You're just always saving it up for next time.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yep.
Definitely what it is.
CJ says sometimes expectations get exceeded.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when you set the bar that low, you know, there's,
Exactly.
there's only one way to go, and that's up.
There are 2 ways to go, but there's only one good way to go.
All right, do we just tap something now? I guess we just tap this stupid menace guy, because there's much more potential for blowouts on the menace creature. So it became night, so we take 1 damage. Sure. We drew another. Thanks, deck. I needed that. This game, very much so. All right, let's go to combat and swing out minus the Trapper again, because again you can block Odric's Outrider, but it won't die. But if you've got like burn or something, okay. Olivia's Midnight Ambush makes it an 0/2, which means now it can be blocked. Oh, thanks then. Thank you so much for doing that first. That's very kind of you. If you'd blocked first, then I wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. But now, it's just dead. +1/+1 counter goes here to make it a 3/3. Okay. So now you just take 5.
Well, Joe, if you're feeling up to it, maybe we can stay a little longer than usual.
Sure.
I don't know if that will help you get any of that Ravnica actually done or not. But...
No, because we're nowhere near the end of this draft even.
Oh. Okay.
So, unfortunately, no, but...
Well...
But I understand, and I mean,
tried.
Yeah, I mean, and look, I'm not saying we're done. Like, we still have 9 minutes until 10, and then a little bit. We can obviously go a little bit later than that as well. But let's see what happens here. I mean, obviously they can attack with the menace because I can't block it. Double Olivia's. We have played against so many Olivia's Midnight Ambushes tonight. I mean, it's a very good card. Don't get me wrong, but it is also it's nighttime now, so they give -13, which I definitely had forgotten about. Let's do that, because we don't know if we're going to have anything to play next turn, so we might as well put something here that we can play out of our graveyard as a flyer.
Erica says, ooh, Hero's Downfall reprinted in Crimson Vow at Uncommon.
Like literal Hero's Downfall, or a mechanically equivalent Hero's Downfall? I'm going to assume it's the second one. Holy shit, deck! See? And hence why I put something in my friggin' graveyard, because it was like, well... I might not have anything else to do. We're at 12 and they're at 12? No attacks. they have much more potential to kill us.
She
Literal.
says literal.
Whoa. That's awesome. Did not see that yet. Very nice. Oh, it's probably a story spotlight. I guess I'll have to check out which hero is being is receiving their downfall.
It's Gideon.
It's Gideon. Shit.
Spoilers, that already happened.
Damn it. I'll just take 2 in the air. That's fine. Don't have something. Just let them trade. Okay, good. They're just discarding a card to draw a card. You don't have anything. You didn't top deck what you needed. Good. Perfect. Okay. That's what I like to see. Why didn't you attack with the menace thing? That's interesting. Okay. Slaughter specialist. Hey, I get a creature. Thanks. Ooh, Silverbolt, eh? That's actually really good, because that can kill your slaughter specialist. I like it. Goodbye. Bam. Okay. Combat. Attack for 2.
Well, the flavor text gives it away if you want to know.
I mean, I kind of do. Do you want to know?
Yeah.
Sure. It's a spoiler stream. Yeah, I don't care. That's totally fine. Do we just take 4 here? That sounds like a terrible idea. Fine, I'll take 2. God damn it. We're at 8. They're at 10. They have 1 card in hand, but so do we. But theirs is a lot better than ours was. Shit. Ah, very nice. It'll take a turn, but still.
It's Odric becoming a vampire.
Whoa.
What?
Very cool. I like that. Alright, so I might as well attack here, because if they block, then it does. But if not, then it doesn't. Okay, good. The patented Geek for All Handland. Get yours today. Anyway. I love the little scarecrow on the pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
It's cool. Shit.
I want a pumpkin patch.
We're gonna take a lot of damage here. Do we just lose? Oh, we're dead. Okay. No, we're not. We go to 1. If they do it again, we go to 1.
Marcus says, I'd watch a Geek for All spoiler stream / episode.
We did it with oh, okay, we just lose. Okay, never mind. We did it with
Thank you, do not hurt me.
War of the Spark. Technically, but I don't know. Like, following the spoilers, like I'd like to think that my card evaluation skills are passable. Yeah, we're 4 and 2.
Oh,
see?
wow.
So.
Okay.
So yeah, we can at least do 1 more, but probably more than 1. But yeah, I'm not so sure. I know that like there are thoughts that I've had of like more things that I want to do. I think I like, no offense to all of you amazing individuals, by the way. But I think I want like larger numbers before we start committing to like, and we'll also do this stream, and we'll also do this video and this show, and like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. But then there's also the argument of, like, if that's the thing that's going to bring the audience, then that's the thing you should do before you say, I want the numbers. You know what I mean?
Shit! Okay, they could take nothing because we had all creatures. Good. Good. They do know our entire hand minus this stupid plains now, but... which is very frustrating.
So, hand land.
I guess. Their duress did nothing but give them information, but also we've now drawn 2 land in a row, which means they still know our entire hand, but for 2 planes. So, although next turn we could play Burly Breaker? Yeah, we can. Is it other? No, it's humans. Okay, good. Yeah.
Erica says, Odric fought the vampiric curse as long as he could. He had fought monsters all his life, but unfortunately could not resist the fate of becoming one himself.
Very cool. All right, let's play this 6/5. It is day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So we can't play both of these, but still. Pew pew. The Thopter was shooting us.
It's so cute.
It is pretty cute. Hey, it's night. Thanks, opponent. Let's play this land. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. So let's draw a card first. Shall we?
Getting cards is cool.
Right? Maybe? Ah. Play with fire to kill Catilda. That's fine. Resolves. Catilda's dead. Okay.
Boo.
And then we get the Search Party Captain, which draws us another land.
Boo.
Jesus Christ. All right, let's attack for 8. They take it and go to 11. Very good. Spoilers, I will not be blocking this 4/4 if it attacks this turn. Because I would need to block with both of my creatures, and then they'd both die. And the Stalking Predator would not die. So, no thank you. All right. A 4/4 Trample Nightbound. Sure. And a 4/4 Menace Nightbound. You got it. No blocks. You did it. Congrats. Augur of Autumn. What a draw. Okay. Damn it. We can't play both. Oh, hold on. I mean, we still can't play both. But I'm still going to do this just in case there's not a land on top. Thanks. Okay. Let's play that. We attack for 8. Okay. Their creature dies. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. They only have 4 land. We could let you borrow some of ours if you give us some creatures or something off the top here. Land. They have to play 2 spells if they want it to become day, so that our 8/7 isn't an 8/7 anymore. With Ward 3, I think? Holy shit. Florian, Voldaren Scion. Do I just... No blocks. Whoops, wrong one. At the beginning of their post-combat main phase, they look at the top X cards, where X is the total amount of life we lost. Exile one of them, put the rest on the bottom in a random order, and they can play the exiled card this turn. Okay. So it's a 3-drop, which they can't play. Good. Excellent. All right. Let's play this. Let's play Odric's Outrider. It's a 3/3 first strike, huh? Combat. Swing out with everyone but the Augur and see what happens. They block the 2/2. It dies. And then the Augur gets a +1/+1 counter. And they go to 2.
I have a question about these vampiric bloodlines.
Sure.
Are they like actual bloodlines? Or are they like this particular bloodline bites this person and makes them into a vampire, and then this person who just became a vampire is now part of that bloodline?
They just killed themselves with their own play with fire.
Oh,
and said,
jeez.
good game.
Thank you, Warpig
1331.
1331.
Which is Leal, I guess, if you're doing Leet speak.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Leet 1335 is Leet. You've seen it. Or not.
Nope.
1335. 1337. I'm an idiot.
Still have no clue
Hey,
what you're
look.
talking about.
Apparently our first Flesh Taker.
Oh, nice.
That doesn't make sense. We saw so many in that draft. Anyway, yeah, whatever. I'll play again. I don't
Yeah,
care.
but it creeps you out, so you never take it.
It's not that it creeps me out, which is why I don't take it. It's a great card. I guess we just haven't been in that deck. I played that during pre-release. It's a very good card. Speaking of pre-release, by the way, this Friday we will be here live, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. If you didn't see what game we're playing, stay tuned for a moment. But the Friday after, we will not be here because it is pre-release. And so we talked last week about the fact that, whoa, that's very imposing. Shanrak. But anyway, last week we talked about the fact that we were trying to decide whether we were going to... that's a bad hand, I think. That's better. We were trying to decide whether we were going to... do a filler stream between Spooky Month and taking a week off, or if we were going to just do a regular stream and start the first episode of going forward. And what we decided was we're just going to start the episode of the game that we're going to be playing for the next however many weeks it takes to beat the game. And that game is, Amy, do you remember?
X-Men something.
It's X-Men Legends for the PlayStation 2.
I was close.
You were very close.
I did it.
Yeah, of course.
Kinda.
Yeah. All right, let's attack with this first striker. They take it. Let's play this Trapper. Very nice. And then this Silver Bolt. Okay.
CJ says the filler episode.
Yeah, thankfully we didn't have to do a filler episode.
Yeah.
We decided against doing a filler episode. Another blue-black deck. Just what I've always wanted. They attack for 2, no blocks. We go to 18. They are also at 18. We'll play this land. We have 4, and I guess we'll tap Catilda for green. Play this Candlelit Cavalry. And no attacks. Okay, so if they try to play a creature, can I not... What? Is it only on our turn? What the hell? Why? Oh, because this couldn't tap. I see. Silly me. I get it. All right, 1, 2. Huh. Interesting.
Erica says, yo, I love X-Men Legends.
Good. I can't guarantee you it'll be immediately after, but I do own X-Men Legends 2 as well. Like I said, I don't know if we're going to do 1 and then immediately follow it with 2. We'll see how everybody's enjoying it either way. All right, let's do... We're tapped out otherwise, right? So let's do this. And this one to use... Oh, it's got to be 3. That's fine. So we'll just tap Catilda as well. Very nice. Kill your hobbling zombie. They tap those 3 things to tap the cavalry, I suppose. That's correct. Okay. That's just fine. It resolves. Okay. Yeah, so it's been a long time since I've played X-Men Legends, to be totally fair.
Erica says, if you love me, you'll see Jean pretty... You'll use Jean pretty please.
Yeah,
Heart.
it's...
Yes.
Yeah, not just for you, Erica. I'm pretty sure this one next to me would not let me not either. So, no worries whatsoever. If and when... I don't remember. I think it's 1. Whenever we get the opportunity to use Professor Xavier, I'm going to use him. And, of course, it's me. So, if Iceman is an option, it's happening. So.
Okay.
Don't you worry. All right, so they're tapping the cavalry again, I assume? The cavalry.
But yeah, we'll definitely use Jean for part of it.
Hell yeah. All right, so... We definitely just attack here and here, right?
I do. I'm just kidding. I don't do anything.
Yeah, good. Kill the chaplain. We have the Odric's Outrider. This is great. And now we can replay it as the thing that gives all our things Ward 1, which means you can't tap it without tapping mana from now on. Who do we give the counter to? Catilda. And here we go.
Erica says, Iceman, the gay king.
I know, right? They finally did it. Do I play this land? I guess I do. I'll end my turn.
CJ says he was fortunate enough to meet the actress of Jean from the X-Men movies.
Famke Janssen. Very nice. Or do you mean Sophie, whatever her name is, who was also in Game of Thrones? Because those are the two Jeans from the 2 movie franchises. So, yeah, it's either Famke Janssen, who was the original Jean, or it's Sophie, whatever her name is, married to the Jonas brother.
Yeah.
Tucker? Am I dumb? Is her last name Tucker? Anyway, I don't either. Before you go to attackers, I guess I'll just tap your Organ Hoarder. Why not? Why not?
Famke Janssen.
Nice.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Yeah.
What a sexy woman.
Yeah,
My God.
There you go, Amy. Erica's with you. I believe she was a Bond girl in one of those movies.
Really?
I think so. I could be wrong.
I am not a fan of James Bond.
Neither am I, hence why I only barely think I know. But I think she was Bond girl, and I know that she was a love interest for oh no, why can't I remember her name? No, I'm gonna feel awful about this. The woman who starred in oh, I do have that, don't I? The woman who starred in How to Get Away with Murder. Viola Davis.
Oh.
That's her name. She was in How to Get Away with... Famke Janssen was in How to Get Away with Murder and was a love interest for Viola Davis for certain...
Wow, that's fucking hot.
Oh, it was pretty nice. Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Let's stop talking about that now. Erica says Sophie Turner.
Thank
so
you.
You were very close. Sophie Tucker is a really famous old actress from the 20s.
There we go.
Yeah, I didn't think Sophie Tucker was right, but I didn't know what the right thing was, so I wasn't about to say that it was wrong.
All right, so we're at 17, they're at 16. I think we can just safely swing out for 7 here. Seems okay. And then they go to 9, and we're still at 17. Yeah, Duel for Dominance was a very good draw there, by the way.
CJ says, I didn't know she was in that. I knew she was in Taken and Goldeneye.
So Goldeneye, yeah. So that's where she was.
That's the James Bond one.
Correct, yes. And yeah, Taken, that's also correct, yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I know how much you love referencing Taken.
I really do. I just think it's funny as hell to like...
Pass to attackers. Let's just tap your 3-2. If you want to like swing out with more things, congrats. But I'll mitigate the most damage by tapping that. And then I can just take 5 maybe. Yeah, they just don't attack at all. Good. Okay.
But yeah, I think I only watched Taken once, and I never watched any of the other ones.
Yeah.
But I like to reference Taken 2 for some reason and just call things Taken 2 because I think it's funny.
Yeah.
No one else does, but I do. So I do it.
Yeah. All right, let's attack with these 3 because we have Catilda's ability to give everybody a +1/+1 counter. So I'm going to really do it no matter what they do. So I could have just done it beforehand, but there's the on the off chance that they forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you definitely... Wow, just that, huh? Okay, I mean, I guess I'll just do that because... Oh, it's just a way to make sure that their bait hook angler dies. Oh, wait. I messed it up. That's fine. I can't fix it now, right? That's fine. Not a problem. We'll just put the +1/+1 counter. I could have just killed the component collector instead, but no big deal.
That for me is like just the same as how like any sequel to me is Tokyo Drift.
Yes. Oh, by the way, we just went. Never mind. They blocked wrong. They have 3 mana, but it doesn't look like they're going to use it, so we win.
Okay.
Fancy. Okay. We don't win. Okay.
Oh.
Ward 1, they pay it. And they go to 2. They shrunk our creature -2/-2 because it wasn't night yet.
Interesting.
But now it allowed them to live because now they're at 2. They would have gone to exactly 0. Okay, so we have Ward 1, but they can obviously pay it. But what are they doing? They're tapping it. Okay, I mean it's the last thing to tap. So we can take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if they swing out, but then we just go to 9 and we don't. It's not a problem. They're at 2. Okay. But the Candlelit Cavalry is going to gain trample. And everything can gain a +1/+1 counter. They kill Odric. It has Ward 1. They pay it. And then we can give the... They just concede. Okay. Good. Beautiful. Okay. So what are we, 5 and 2 still? Damn it.
Thank you, Shanrak.
Oh, thank you. I forgot to pause so that you could actually see that.
Oh, it was fine. I remembered.
Okay, I guess we're gonna just keep going. 20 blue or green spells have been cast.
Oh, you did it.
So that's done. Blue or black spells will not happen this time around. But yeah, we're 6 and 2. So either way, this is the final game. So we might as well just play it out. Win or lose, although of course I hope it's win. But, either way, I mean...
This picture's so freaking cool.
Howl of the Hunt, I believe is for this card. Link Breath of the Wild is this person.
Oh.
Or Link Batwa, if they really don't know what they're typing. But it's Breath of the Wild. This hand is very interesting. We could have both of our rares out on turn 3. So there's that, I suppose. Hi, ghost friend, or spirit friend, or geist friend. Larder zombie, good card. Catilda. Again, we could use the candle trap to make this defender have defender. So I think what we'll do is, because if they don't kill Catilda, we'll drop the augur next turn. If there's a land on top, we'll play that one. They can't have a counterspell for 2. There is a land on top. We don't need the candle trap, so we don't need to play the plains. And there is a plains on top as well. So, Infernal Grasp, they destroy it, and we lose 2 life. Well, thank God that we played that land off the top. Now, it's still showing us the plains because we already know that the plains was there. So, it's just showing it to us, but it's not revealing the top card anymore. Okay, let's play this. And the... Silversmith, I suppose. Each of our creatures gets a +1/+1 counter. Yeah, both of them, please. Very good. And then we could Candle Trap, but I see no need. We'll have the Soul Guide Gryph next turn. I just figured I'd give it another turn in case they play something with Flashback or Disturb or something like that.
So, CJ, explain to us how you met Famke Janssen.
Yeah, it's actually a very good question.
We never actually
talked
about that.
No, you were just like, well, I met her. And, of course, Amy and I were like, well, CJ obviously has unfettered access to the rich and famous, so it makes perfect sense.
We just didn't even think of it.
But yes, I would actually love to hear that story.
Well, we have heard many stories of him talking about other celebrities that he has met, so.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Hobbling Zombie. Ooh, Dawnheart Wardens A. It's cool.
Boston Comic-Con 2019.
Interesting. So was she at Comic-Con even in 2019 for her role in X-Men? Because that's fascinating. She had a table. Okay, so maybe she just, like, in general was like, I did this and this and this. Very, very cool.
So did you, like, buy a picture of her or something and have her sign it?
That's always fun. All right, Dawnheart Wardens, we do not have Coven. I could also play Odric's Outrider, I guess. Does that make sense? Sure, why not?
Because I did that with Maria Kanellis, and it was one of the greatest things I ever did. Eric says, I have met Chris Sabat and the voice of
Seto Kaiba
from Yu-Gi-Oh!
So the voice of Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh!, if I am correct, is also the voice of Brock and James from Pokemon, the Pokemon series.
Ah.
I could be wrong on that, but I believe that's correct. At least from portions of that series.
She was a guest build for the X-Men role, and yes, I do have an autograph.
Awesome.
Nice.
Very nice. All right, let's play Search Party Captain and draw a card. Because, drawing cards is fun. All right, we're at 12. Ooh, Duel for Dominance. That's actually super important here. I'm going to... We do not have Coven, but this will give us Coven, which is also super relevant. So let's go ahead and target the Dawnheart Wardens and the Falcon Abomination.
Erica says that's correct for the voices. And CJ says, I've met Sabah as well, but I wish I got to meet Eric Stewart.
Which I assume then is Seto Kaiba / Brock / James.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let's go to combat. They have 4 mana open. I'm gonna risk the attack with the Gavany Silversmith here and see what happens. Why did I think that would give me Coven? Am I an idiot? I think I am. Anyway, it's fine. We risk the attack. They do the block. And then don't seem to have a follow-up for killing. Obviously, I will happily trade this Search Party Captain for this Hobbling Zombie. Because a 2/2 Decayed is much better for us on their side of the field than a 2/2 Death Touch. So... Yeah, beautiful. I will at least try this block and see what happens. Because the Odric's Outrider lets the Search Party Captain dying give counters around. Yep. And then they get like a 2/2 whatever. Okay, so we'll give it to the Wardens so that we now have Coven. Good. And so now any big, like, scary thing that they play this turn, we can exile it next turn if we just candle trap it and then exile it.
What is a candle trap? Like,
It looks like it's a circle of candles, and there's like some type of a ritual, and the flame from the candles is producing like ropes or whatever to wrap up this this thing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a magic spell.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Of course.
Okay.
Diregraph Horde is a good one to get rid of. Yeah.
I mean, technically all this stuff is magic spells, I guess.
All right, so they have a lot of decayed zombies now. They exile some of our things, which is fine. We have Silver Bolt, which does 3 damage. We don't need that right now. Maybe we just... Candle Trap isn't super relevant at the moment. Interesting.
Erica says she's also met Veronica Taylor, and she adores her.
I am not familiar with who Veronica Taylor is. At least I've never heard... I have not heard the name before. All right, let's... Everything gets +1/+0, so that's nice. Let's go with 4, 5, 4, and the 3, 4, because the only thing that can block is the Diregraph Horde, and if they block the Outrider with the Horde, we can just give everything a +1/+1 counter.
Yay!
So let's go ahead and do that, please. Perfect. Okay, they're at 7. Our creature lived. Thanks, Odric. Love you, buddy. Or Odric's Outrider, I should say.
But Cedric didn't live.
Jesus Christ. Why?
He was the spare. And Voldemort said to kill the spare.
Voldemort did say that. We're at 6. All their zombies go away. And they get no benefits for that. But the zombies couldn't block anyway, so there was no reason to leave them on the battlefield. Oh. So what does this thing do? When it enters or attacks, mill a card. X, blue, blue, black, black. Exile X cards from your graveyard. Transform it. X can't be 0. And then as it transforms, it becomes a copy of a creature exiled with it. Okay, interesting. So let's play this. Oh, we can just Silver Bolt and kill it, huh? Okay, let's do that.
Oh, she's Ash.
Okay.
And I tended to call her my convention mother because she always asked how I was doing, especially since I was sick the day I met her.
That is awesome.
Aw.
That is awesome. Oh, in fact,
adorable.
she was going to be at that one con that we were going to go to then if she was Ash. Remember?
Oh, really?
Remember they were like, it showed all the voices that she did or whatever?
Yeah. And CJ said that, not Erica.
Right. So maybe it was. Was it the Hudson Valley Comic Con, CJ? Draw Sudden Insight.
Oh, because I missed what Erica said. Erica said Veronica is probably best known as May in the Hoenn parts of the Pokemon anime.
Really cool. Okay, so by the way, we got Sudden Insight because our opponent conceded. Which means we went 7-2, y'all.
Whoa. No fucking way.
We did it.
What?
First pick Catilda, set our deck for what it was. And yeah, now we get 2,200 gems.
Damn, guys.
6 packs.
Check this shit out.
After spending 1,500 gems to do it, too. So,
wow.
There you go. 7-2.
That never fucking happens. Take a screenshot of that.
Oh, CJ's right. That was Sarah Natochenny.
Who took over the role once they changed production companies.
Got it.
Interesting. Okay.
So yeah, we get 2,200 gems, 6 packs. And now we're back to the beginning. Or back to the main title screen.
Pogchamp.
Champ.
I don't know. Oh.
Champ.
Sorry, Pogchamp. I thought you were still talking about the name of the person.
Thank you.
So
everybody.
my brain just didn't understand what the fuck you were talking about.
Hey, let's
Marcus says nice.
Yeah, thank you to all of you. Let's do a celebratory 10-pack opening.
Yeah, I was looking at the name and I was like, that's not even similar. How did you spell that wrong?
Marcus is here. So of course we opened Slowgurk the Overslime.
Yeah, we did.
But we also opened another Leer.
Which we have 50 of.
Yeah, we have a ton of Leers. A Mythic Rare Wildcard and a Moonveil Regent, which, I mean, come on.
That's pretty sick.
Gorgeous art on this Moonveil region.
Yeah.
Also, I have a hate relationship with this card. Very much so. Because apparently this is our first one on Arena, but that's because I would never pick this card in a draft. So of course we don't have it from that. But I have a million of these in paper. They just would not leave me alone.
They wouldn't stay away.
No, they just couldn't stay away. Away, away, oh. If people get the song reference. But it's just like, my God, I had so many. I opened these in like all of our pre-release kits. And like the first like 2 was cool. And then after that, I was not a fan.
Yeah.
Did you read that already?
CJ said, I still would like to meet Sarah as well one day. She also seems pretty cool.
She, I think, was Jigglypuff. And so that's why I was like, kind of taunting you. I was like, oh God, you have to go meet her. But we didn't get to go because I think we were going to be spending time with my parents soon after, or we would have actually been staying with them that weekend. And so I wasn't super confident going to a con and then spending time with my folks. They are both fully vaccinated, but still,
they're of an age where
it was
that's
just
not the safest thing.
Right. It was just to be safe. And so I was happy with my choice, despite the fact that we then didn't get to go to that con. But from what I heard from some, it was not super well attended.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was a pandemic, for God's sake.
There's still a thought of us possibly going to a con coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But because we don't know that yet, I'm not going to announce which one or where or whatever, because I'm not super confident. So.
Erica says, great stream, y'all.
Thank you, Erica. I'm super sorry that we did not get to do Ravnica this week. If it is still around next week, I'm almost certain we should be able to do that first thing and see how we do. But my God.
On occasion, you guys know how long it's going to last. Do you happen to know if it'll still be there next week?
It's usually on the website. I might even be able to like pull it up over here. Not to show it to everyone, but...
Show it. Whip it out. No. She said, needed some good vibes after the day I had. Well, good, Erica. That's what we're here for.
Super happy to hear it, yeah.
Because we're usually not here to win, even though for some reason we fucking did today.
Something happened.
Yeah.
Someone let us win. I did the wrong thing.
Sorry if people are uncomfortable with how frequently I'm cursing today. That's unusual. I'm usually not that bad about it.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
But it's just what's happening for some reason.
Products, digital, MTG Arena. Let me see if I can find it before somebody else does.
Those arts were incredible.
Yeah.
So cool.
That people can't see what we're looking at, but okay, so it should show.
I love that black and white Slowgurk. It's so cool.
Yeah. Here, I guess I'll bring it over here. Hi, everyone. Look, this is the page that I'm looking at. Featured events. Crafters Challenge? What? It's not showing the Ravnica thing. Oh, by the way, play mid if anybody hasn't used it yet. Play mid, you get things.
Oh, we haven't. Or we did.
Yeah, I've used it already. Yeah.
CJ says you'll be getting a few photos.
Ooh, okay. And Marcus was actually just talking earlier, CJ, about the fact that he got a shiny Ralts. I believe that is in Pokemon Go, because that's usually what Marcus is referencing. But still, really cool. All right, so I don't see... Like, this is where they list featured events. So, like, Jump In goes this long. The Edge of Night goes for this long. Midnight Hunt, Midweek Magic Omniscience starts tomorrow. And Crafters Challenge is November 5th through the 8th. So, it doesn't mention the Ravnica one, which is frustrating.
So maybe it goes away tomorrow when the other one starts. That would suck.
I don't think so, because that's midweek magic. That's just always a thing that happens.
Oh.
So, but yeah, I guess I can get rid of this.
This is really cool.
Yeah, they're the like fun treatments or whatever for some of the cards. Anyway,
CJ says no shinies this time, more convention stuff.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, very cool. Wow, man, that was a hell of a stream. Thank you so much
guys.
All of you for being here.
Very consistent chat tonight. I really appreciate it.
Agreed.
I really love it because not only do I love hearing from you guys, but also it gives me something to do. So my eyeballs aren't just melting out of my head.
You knew what we were doing. You were helping in magic.
I was not.
It was good regardless.
Yes, it was. Erica says, y'all really do rock, and I love you. And I love being here every week.
Well, we love having you with us every week,
Yes,
Erica.
we do.
As well as all the in-betweens also.
Yes. CJ says, I mean, I did get more, but they weren't as well earned.
Got it. Okay. Like through like trades and stuff, you mean? Because that makes a bit of sense.
He says, I'm just happy I got to pull out my autograph binder for the first time in eons.
Nice. Okay. I can say, if people didn't notice, especially shout outs to Erica, because Erica enjoys food stuff that we do.
Yeah.
There was a new video that may have gone up on Sunday. Amy?
Ooh.
Do you want to talk about that at all?
Yes, there is, for once, a video on Gluten Free for All.
That's right.
It is new. There is a new video up on that channel.
That's right.
I promise it's new.
Amy did an amazing job.
I do hope to be putting one up every month going forward.
That's right.
So I might end up putting my foot in my mouth on that one, but I'm hoping that that's how it's going to go.
We will work together to try to keep you honest on that. That's all.
Good. I hope so.
Yeah. Amy's been doing an incredible job. She has a lot of cool things planned from what I've been told.
Yes.
And what we've discussed. So definitely go check that out. Show some love
Please.
to Amy specifically over on Gluten Free for All. If you're not aware of where that is, whether you're watching live on the VOD, whatever, links down in the description box below. So definitely go check that out.
Yes, or you can check the channels tab.
Correct. On Video Games for All this week, Pokemon is tomorrow, Pokemon Silver. We are going to we're going towards Victory Road and the Pokemon League. So there's a thing.
Already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, again, because you just finished beating Claire, the final gym leader, and fixed up your team with the legendaries and the No Dratini and all that stuff. That happened last time.
I didn't realize we went like right to Victory Road after that.
Well, that's it. Yeah. So we now surf from New Barktown east and go in that direction. But you might run into a little bit of resistance along the way. So we'll have to see how that works out for you.
CJ says the shinies were acquired through a method Sus learned that is a bit complicated to explain, that can only be done through Sword and Shield.
Okay. I mean, hey.
Okay.
Shinies are pretty cool, so I get it. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. Oh, also, for folks who care, this week, we are also going to, on Wednesday, is more Final Fantasy VII, as we continue playing through it. Last week, we met Tifa. This week, we will meet or get better acquainted with Aerith. Aerith, depends on how people refer to her, but you will see where we come out in that debate in that episode this week. If you didn't already last week, I could be even wrong on that, but we'll have to let you see.
I'm so happy we're on Final Fantasy VII because how interesting a game that fucking was.
Hell yeah. And so definitely stay tuned to that. And then finally this Sunday, so yesterday was an episode of this series, but this Sunday will be the finale of Little Nightmares.
Wow, the finale already.
Yes. And then the week after on that Sunday, we'll talk about this more as time goes on. But the week after that on Sunday is a very weird one-off episode that will upset Amy greatly. But that will be up. And then the week after that is a new long-form series on Sunday that we're both really looking forward to you all seeing.
Yeah.
So, but hey, that is going to be the end of this particular stream. Thank you all so very much for being here.
Yes, we love you.
Correct.
Thank you.
Amy, do you want to give your appropriate shout-outs here?
Yes,
to
I
our
will.
friends?
To Erica, CJ, and Marcus. Thank
right.
you all for being in chat tonight.
We appreciate each and every one of you. If you were watching but were not active in chat, we appreciate you too. Don't you worry.
Is that a carrot? What
It's
is
a
it?
thumbs up. It's just the green is like flashing to show you that the thumb is up. And there's a wink.
Oh,
Yeah.
it looks like a carrot.
Yeah. He's presenting you with a carrot. CJ's like, here's your carrot.
I enjoy carrots.
Here's your heart. That's what you get.
They're good for you.
But anyway, thank you, CJ. We appreciate it. Enjoy hanging out with folks in Discord. We hope everybody has a good night. We hope all of you have an amazing week ahead. We will see you on Friday for X-Men Legends, as we said. That'll be 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time right here on this channel. But yeah, for now, from us here, for carrots as well. That's right. That's all we've ever wanted.
CJ, let Alec know that I shouted him out on the last Outlast stream that we did.
That's correct.
Because he mentioned when we saw him at the wedding that he was watching it or listening to it.
That he had seen that we were playing it and said we did a good job.
Yeah.
But that he wasn't able to comment in chat or anything.
Yeah. So just let him know that I shouted him out.
That's right. So yeah. For now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.